that thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. Let me find out that thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. Let me find out that thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. Let me find out that thing banging. Walking up the stairs, feel like I made it. Promiscuous woman, she in the dirtiest streets. You know what I'm saying? She doing the thing, that thing banging, that thing banging, that thing banging, that thing banging. You can't walk a mile in these Louboutins. Can't take her home to mom. No, she don't belong. All she need is a dog, getting his bone. Let me find out that thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. Let me find out that thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. Let me find out that thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. Let me find out that thing banging. Bang, 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 bang. Dirty slut bitch. Anything goes. Promiscuous hoe, she out here in the dirty streets. I'm in the dirty streets. You know what I'm saying? She doing a thing. That thing banging. That thing banging. That dirty slut bitch. Anything goes. Promiscuous hoe, she out here in the dirty streets. I mean the dirty streets. You know what I'm saying? She doing that thing. That thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. You can't walk a mile in these Louboutins. You can't take her home to mom. No one, she don't belong. All she need is a dog, getting his bone. Let me find out that thing. That thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. Let me find out that thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. That thing banging. Let me find out that thing banging. Let me find out that thing. Let me find out that thing, 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 thing.
What's up, guys? What is up? So, quick announcement. YouTube demonetized me. It is what it is. I'm not gonna get into too much detail about it. They just didn't like some videos I uploaded. It is what it is, right? I've said this before. I'm doing this. A lot of people always criticize like I'm trying to grift or I don't know, make money off of, let's say, whatever. I don't care, right? I mean, it's helpful, right? It helps like pay a bill, helps pay some equipment sometimes, right? I got like it helped me pay my the equipment I have, the computer I have, so it helped, right? But it is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna you know think too much about it because you know I do this for the love of it, for the hobby, right? I like talking to people. I like creating these videos. So it is what it is. You know, being demonetized sucks, but whatever, right? Whatever. Continue the grind, right? So I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to, but if you want to, if you want to, this can help me out. But you don't have to. I don't care, right? It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. So I do these videos as a hobby, as just something to have fun with. Okay. Oh, I was wondering this, right? I was watching a streamer, whatever, calling people incels and stuff, right? The person is the person is a Democrat or leftist streamer. So it got me thinking, right? It got me thinking, self-made, self-made. What is up, my brother? What is up? How you doing, my brother? It got me thinking, and I was wondering, I'm doing okay. I'm, surviving. surviving, so it is what it is. Hope you're doing well. It got me thinking, what party, you know, is actually, more incel like. So I just typed some things. But who has the least amount of sex, Democrats or Republicans? Um, Glad to hear, my brother. Glad to hear. Nah, I think we are. I always consider followers, right? People who follow me, people who like interact with me, support me, comment stuff. I consider them family. I consider them friends, right? So self-made, I consider you a friend. Okay, we're beginning our friendship, right? So I respect you guys. I respect everyone who supports me, who comes by, check me out, talk with me a little bit. So mad love, mad respect. Okay, so I will always care. I will always care about you guys because you guys are, very important to me. Oh yeah. So like I was saying, Democrats report having the least amount of sex compared to Republicans, largely because they are less likely to be married. Sociological data from Institutes for Family Studies show that married Americans have more sex and marriage rates are higher among Republicans. Right? Yeah. Much love, my brother. Much love. Uh, you know, Republicans report about 11% or 22% more sex than Democrats. You can read this. I also said, so would incels more likely be Democrats? Um, I don't know. It says no, but right, more left leaning, right, left leaning of center. So they're more left. So I'm a little bit weird by it. I don't. I'm a little bit. It's hard to understand why they're not more Democrats. Okay. Um, so incels, in my opinion, would be more from the left. Okay. Um, a comprehensive study published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior and highlighted by the Swansea University utilized Pew Research metrics to evaluate the community. The study found, on average, incels position themselves slightly left of center politically, directly challenging mainstream assumption that the group is entirely far right. I thought that was interesting. I thought that was interesting. So it's always funny, right? It's always funny that you have these women, you have Democrats, you have the left, right? Calling, let's say, red pill, calling Republicans or whatever, calling the right bunch of incels. Peer research, right? Peer research, scientific research, university research show you that more likely, more than often, not completely, right? But the majority are left leaning. The majority of incels are left leaning. I don't know. Right? It found that 44% of incels, right, identify as left leaning. Only 38% as right leaning. So I'm just saying that I thought was interesting, right? This is a thing where sometimes I was like facts over feelings, 100%. Okay, so thank you guys for coming here. Like I said, right? I've been demonetized, right? It is what it is. YouTube kind of doesn't like some of the videos I put up, so it is what it is. I'm so the streams will be a little bit different for a little bit, right? The streams will be a little bit different for a little bit. Um, I'm just going to react to certain like long form things. Because I'm not crying or caring about the views or whatever, right? I'm just doing it because I want to. So I've seen a bit of Caleb Hammer's videos before, and I want to react to it, right? So that's what I will be doing today. Okay, so this will be interesting.
When he gets pissed off, log into this.
You have only.
Oh, we had to take thumbnail photos of you guys before filming. Now, that might not seem like much to the audience, but that is very unique and that has never happened. And the fear from the producers when I asked, we had to take thumbnail photos of you. This has never happened before. We had to take thumbnail photos of you guys before filming. As we often title, this has never happened before. This has been read this. Not going to say that this episode. I get to say something even more unique. As we often title, this has never happened before. Those of you guys before filming. Now, that might not seem like much to the audience, but that is very unique and that has never happened. And the fear from the producers when I asked, oh, guys, what the f is going on? Why are these people walking in front of my office this quick? Is we don't know how this is going to end. We need to make sure we get the pictures now. We've never had that fear before.
Respond! Say something!
I take it y'all are married.
We are married.
We are, yeah.
Yeah.
What could that possibly mean? I do not know. I haven't looked over yet. I do not know what is going on, but that is a crazy thing that in almost 4 years of filming this show has never had to happen before. Let me gather a couple pieces of information for context and then we'll dive in. So, Savannah, what do you do for a living in East Texas?
So I work as breastfeeding support for a clinic.
Oh, I want that job. Hold on.
No.
Okay.
It's just for
Career
mom and
change.
baby. Mom and baby, that's what I do is I help support them. Yeah, help support.
You made it sound so bad.
No, it's not bad. I love what I do. I love what I do.
I love my job.
You hate your job.
I love my job.
I love what you do as well. What do you make?
So what I bring home, and then I babysit on the side. And so what I bring home from both of those is about $1,900 a month because I still work part-time.
$1,900 a month? $1,900 a month? Quit that job. Like, seriously. You're working 2 jobs and you only make $1,900 a month? Not even $2,000? That is, I don't know. Is that poverty level? Is that poverty level? I mean, like, that is insane how little she makes. I can understand why they're on the show.
East Texas, definitely one of the cheaper parts of the state, similar to like the southern part. Really, you get outside of that Texas triangle from San Antonio to Austin to Dallas over to Houston and back to San Antonio. That's where it's expensive. Everywhere else, massive wealth divide. So that 1,900 actually does stretch a little further than you'd think, but it is also not great at the same time.
Yeah, that's including babysitting on the side.
No, I know. That's
Yeah.
what you said.
So, and then the reason I'm still part-time is there because we have a 13-month-old daughter. And when I started that job,
Oh, y'all have a daughter.
yeah, we do.
So we had to take a thumbnail photo before filming for an episode that
Less than 20K a year. Okay, less than 20K a year is poverty. Yeah. That's poverty.
we're afraid of how it's going to end.
My parents are
And we
here
have a...
with my
Okay.
13-month-old. They're holding her in the green room.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
And
know.
my parents are in the hotel.
Both of your parents are here?
Yep.
It's a little odd, isn't it?
My parents
Okay,
were,
I mean, maybe we're making a
worried
little
about-
trip, I guess, vacation.
Anyways, but what I was getting
They're
to...
worried
well,
that I
they're-
would eat the baby?
No, they're worried that he's gonna get pissed off, and I guess like because we are supposed. I know that they're
Well, okay,
worried.
they're
but-
worried about him getting pissed off so much that they had to be here, meaning what happens when he gets pissed off?
Well, I don't know. Like I guess they're just worried because they want to make sure like me.
Well,
and
you
her
are a
gets-
big boy.
All right, then.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
They just, I don't know. They wanted to come because they were worried about you driving us and everything like that. So they wanted to follow. I don't know.
The f does this mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean,
What,
Savannah?
what are you, what are you trying to say?
Well, I applied because like, I've basically, if we can't get our shit together, I don't want to keep being together. And I think that's why they're worried about
Yeah,
that.
this is something we have talked about too.
Oh, I betcha. It's rare that it's the first time that comes up on this show, typically, and that's not surprising. Finances are one of the leading causes for divorce in this country. Okay, but they were afraid of him driving you home afterwards?
I guess like they were afraid he's gonna get pissy because I'm supposed to see my friend while we're
Okay.
here. Sorry,
Sorry for what?
I don't know.
So red flag is a small thing you notice in someone else's behavior that's symptomatic of a bigger problem.
Am I talking too fast?
No, you talk as much as you want. You're on a podcast. Listen, I understand, like, oh, yeah, you know,
That could be foreshadowing, right? Like there are some people that can be doormats, right? you just let them step all over you. You always say sorry. You always think you're in the wrong. It's a sad thing.
Oh, I'm worried about those two, let's say Brandon and Lindsay, and man, I hope it's okay. But I wouldn't be, I need to send in their parents because I'm genuinely afraid that they can't get out of that conference room. That's a different level.
Well, no.
Like nervous, yes, that it might go a bit odd and they might be in a little titty-tatty tiff-tap.
Last minute. she
Yeah,
told
he
me.
didn't know they were coming. Well, because I didn't want you not to come. And anyways, we spent the night because my daughter stays with us. She's still breastfed at night, and so I needed someone to watch her as well. My mom was watching her right now.
Well, that's good, but that doesn't seem like the reason they came.
That's not the whole
also,
reason.
his parents are here too. What the fuck? What are you guys, like baby to 26? Or what are they doing?
Well,
My parents wanted a little vacation, and
So
we
his
told them we were
parents-
coming.
That
so they
seems
were like,
more normal.
All right, well,
My
go,"
parents
but-
just wanted to come. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, self-made, definitely. So you think about starting a channel? I say go for it. My advice is just make it your passion, right? I always say this: do it for the passion instead of thinking about getting big. Okay, because you're entering a market that's saturated. So many people are doing it. Okay, so if you don't have the passion for it, don't do it, because then this is why plenty of people get burned out, because you gotta have the passion, right? And to make a channel, you gotta be consistent. Okay, you gotta either do it every day, every week, every month, whatever, right? It's some kind of consistency. So if you don't have the passion, you make one video, like hypothetically, right? If you don't have the passion for it, you make one video, you don't see no traction, you just give up. Okay, instead of, you make a video, put it out, whatever. Don't even think about it. Make another video. You just keep on doing it for the passion, for the love of it, right? For making, making the video, right? Doing the content. Okay. At least start out with that kind of mindset. It makes it easier to continue. Okay. So many people get dejected if they don't get no traction or whatever. It's part of the game. Okay. Not everyone's going to get big. Not everyone is going to get, thousands upon hundreds of views, right? Hundreds of thousands of views. Not everyone's going to do that. Okay. So for every one person that gets millions of views, there's, probably 50 that gets a handful of views. Okay. So if you do it for the passion, it's an easier pill to swallow. Okay. And if you get big, awesome, right? If you get, relatively, right? It's like, I say big for, small time people as, whatever. I play guitar too, so was thinking about making videos about that or some history channel. I will say this: YouTube punish you for doing a whole bunch of different things. Right? YouTube could punish you for doing a whole bunch of different things. They'd rather you have a niche, right? You could do a whole bunch of things, right? But for them, it's hard for them to gear your content to something. Okay. So hypothetically, if you only make music, they're going to gear you to people who like to listen to music. But if you're doing a history channel, they can't gear your history channel to people who like music, right? They're going to gear your channel, to history. But then again, if you're flip-flopping to many different topics, it's going to be a hard time for YouTube algorithm to know where to direct your shit. Okay. Right. They sometimes automatically label you right away. Right. So I would say that, but again, do what you want. Right. At the end of the day, I think the passion matters more. Okay. So if you want to do history, music, all this stuff. Okay. At the end of the day, do it because you want to do it. Okay. That's my thing. And I would say that if you see some traction in particular, like if the music videos are getting more traction or the history is getting more traction, you go down those paths, right? That's my advice. Okay. But yeah, I think it's the passion. You start out with the passion, right? What you love doing, what you're passionate about, because you got to be consistent about it, right? You can't make 5 guitar videos and you're just tired of it and you don't want to do it anymore, right? It's something that you feel like you could do consistently, right? So think about if you could do this every day or every week, that's the perfect content to make. Don't do it because you want to do it like, oh, I play guitar once every blue moon, right? So organic. Thank you for being here, my brother. Love ya. All right. Hope you're doing well, my brother. I hope you're doing well.
Out of the fear.
I guess.
Why do we
the
fear
dog-
this conversation's going to go sour?
Because even the whole time I had told him that I applied for this, he goes, no, all of it's just going to be dogging on me or just going to dog on me.
Are you the
Oh,
problem?
she always dogs on me. Every
I'm not
single
the
time.
problem.
Every day she,
I mean,
she
I
dogs
can
on
be-
me.
Every day you're just getting knifed
Yeah,
every day?
I get
Daggers?
Maybe if you did
for
what I asked,
everything
maybe
I do.
maybe if you did what I asked, you wouldn't get dogged on.
What
Surface level, right? I've seen a few clips before, so it'll probably change. But here's the thing where a lot of women got to learn how to talk. I think women have a communication problem, right? They don't know how to effectively talk to men. I think a lot of times women don't know how to effectively talk to men. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I gotta say this, right? YouTube has demonetized me. YouTube didn't like some of the videos I made, right? They didn't like some of the videos I uploaded, okay? So they said I have to reapply in 3 months. You know, that's why I said if you want to, you don't have to. Right? If you don't have to, there's certain people who like supporting me. So if you want to support me, right? If you want to support me, you don't have to. You don't have to. Okay. I do this for the passion, right? I do this for the love. I like making these videos. I like doing these live, so I do it for the love. But yeah, YouTube didn't like some of the content I was uploading. So crazy. It is what it is, right? They get very touchy with certain videos you put up. Okay. So YouTube. That's why sometimes I thought before the whole YouTube demonetizing, I felt like I was shadow banned, right? I had so many, you know, commenters, subscribers saying, why don't you get more views? Why don't people check you out more? Why don't this or that? Well, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah. People probably reported you. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Right. I had some on like TikTok, right? I had a big channel growing, right? I had a video gaining almost over 1 million views, right? Almost close to 1 million views. And TikTok shut down my account because that was the video that almost got 1 million and I was growing my channel, my TikTok channel. I was talking how I thought Asian people supported Trump's deportation. So many people hated me for that. Okay, they were saying that, oh, you need to die, right? You should be deported. You're next. Like you're a terrible person. They were being racist. They were being disgusting. You know, body shaming, all this shit, right? And they reported me. They got my channel my channel took down, right? My TikTok account, taken down. It is what it is, you know. So I just gotta wait 3 months to reapply. Okay, I mean YouTube does this often, right? Every couple of months, YouTube, like, I don't know. Sometimes I feels like they my channel's so small, right? My channel's so small, yet it feels like YouTube is going through my channel sometimes with a fine-tooth comb, right? Right? Seems like YouTube sometimes go through my channel like a fine-tooth comb, and I'm like, seriously? I'm a nobody. Why do you care? But whatever. I bet you that you were talking about feminism and how bad men are. You wouldn't have been taken. Yeah, I mean, like I guarantee that too. I wouldn't be surprised if I was more left leaning. I probably wouldn't be taken down.
is she asking?
Well, right.
What is she asking?
What is she asking? She asked me to do like some laundry, dishes, and stuff like that, which I do.
No, he doesn't. He's not having a
It's
job
just
right
not
now.
her way. So if it's
No,
not her way,
I came home. You literally
No,
before
no, if
listen,
it's not
listen,
your way,
listen,
you'll do it.
listen.
You'll do it.
I came home. Okay, so I was working and
Now I'm gonna say this, okay? Again, off of assumptions. I'm not talking about them particularly, right? Because I don't know them. We're still listening to their story. Women have a control problem. Okay, women. Not her. I'm not talking about her because I don't really know the situation yet. I'm talking in general. Women have a control problem. They are very controlling. Right? They want things done when they want it done. Plain and simple. Okay. Hypothetically, sometimes women If on their own, women will wash their dish, do their laundry whenever they feel it, right? Women don't, no one's telling women to do it when you should do it, okay? No one is telling you. As when women are on their own, no one is telling them when they need to do any kind of chore. Yet when they're in a relationship, they have the I don't know, the gall, the audacity, the nerve, the push, right? To tell your partner when they should do chores. I think it's a control problem. It really is. My partnership was removed 2 months ago on my main account for unoriginal content, which is BS. All my music is original. So that's the thing, right? That's the problem with they're very, I really, I don't know. YouTube is, what can I do, right? Talk about you talk about the man. It is what it is, right? That's why, you know what? It's funny because I've been seeing YouTube crack down on, like, I watch a lot of, scary stories, right? Scary stories and stuff. I've been seeing the YouTube cracking down on them. So I don't know what YouTube is doing.
My mom watches our daughter because, anyways, so the baby wasn't with him. The baby was with my mom. And I said, before we go on the show, I need you to do the dishes and the laundry so I won't be stressed out. I came home, the laundry was still on the bed, not folded, and the dishes were still in the sink. He doesn't work right now, so I just need support.
I'll say that is the problem, right? This man, if you don't work, this is my problem, okay? You have to understand you have to talk these things out. He's not working. He's not working now. Well, what are you doing with your time? If you're not taking up the chores, right, and there's chores to be done, well, do it. If you're not providing, you have to do domestic work. She's the only one providing. And this is why I said, okay, this is the problem with a lot of women. I don't care if he's ugly or if he's good looking. It doesn't fucking matter, right? In the grand scheme of things, your looks, your height, your charm, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It is personality. It's your character. It's your values. It's who you are inside, okay? And most likely before she met him or at the beginning of getting to know him, he was probably a lazy piece of shit, right? It was already a lazy piece of shit, okay?
Just a little bit. And then I asked him, why you're not doing it? And then he was like, oh, I forgot you asked me. And I texted and called.
Uh-huh. So you're saying this happens every day, though?
Every day.
Why does that make me bad if I'm asking you nicely?
Even when I was, obviously I'm not working, I'm unemployed right now.
No,
but
I
when I was
just
working.
I know that. That's obvious. I didn't know that.
I wanted to share the task with you.
Oh, buddy, how do we survive on $1,900 a month as a household?
We don't. And I've been asking him just do anything on the side. And you
won't do that?
No.
I haven't found anything.
On the side.
We have a lawnmower. There's plenty of people in our neighborhood. You can mow someone's yard.
It's a little racist.
Not because he's Mexican, just because.
That
No, because I've mowed our yard many times before, and he hasn't. And
Oh, come on. It's like, whatever. Who gives a shit is racist? You got to make money. Your family is literally poverty level. So I don't give a shit if it's the most racist job you could do. Do it. This is the problem. This is the problem we have with society. It's a fucking sensitive society. Stop it. Right? I don't give a shit if you're a Mexican mowing lawns. Who gives a shit? If you're a Mexican doing yard work, who cares? Do it. You have a family to provide for, right? Fine. If you don't want to do that, do the fucking chores, right? Your parent is taking care of your kids, or her parents. Already that is make you inept, right? Incompetent. You're already an incompetent man, incompetent father, right? You're already an incompetent father. Now you're an incompetent husband, right? Plus all that, now you're an incompetent human being. So you're just an incompetent, you're completely incompetent. Step up. I will hold anyone accountable. I don't give a shit if you're a man or woman, you're Asian, you're black, you're white. I don't give a shit. You should be accountable for your actions. You're a full-grown adult. Fine. I know it's hard to find a job. Take care of your household. You should be taking care of your kids. You should be taking care of your household. At the very least, you're not even providing, right? You're not even providing.
Yeah, she mowed like Probably
No.
You haven't even
3
mowed
inches
your
in.
own
No,
yard.
he wants to pay somebody to mow our yard, even while we're still
You're
broke.
unemployed, making $1,900 a month as a household with a child. You're gonna pay someone?
He wants
Well,
to.
you do nothing.
No, not right now. This was before.
My yard needs mowing right now.
Well, you mow it.
Dishes need cleaning. So
I was at work all day.
Wait, what is he doing all day?
Gaming, probably.
Well, you can't confidently say.
I have no idea what he does all day.
What do you do all day?
lately, I've been applying. I've been filling out a lot of
But it
applications.
shouldn't take the whole day.
I've been cleaning some of the house because obviously she nags as soon as she gets home about it.
Because you don't have the baby. Either my mom or his mom has the baby because he'll fall asleep with her, and I'm worried about her like touching the gas or getting into something that she'll hurt herself with.
That's another thing. She won't even trust me with my own kid.
Because you fall asleep and you won't answer my text messages all day long.
One, as a full-grown adult, you shouldn't be falling asleep during the day. I'm sorry. Be productive. You gotta be productive. I'm gonna be honest. As a full-grown adult, you should be productive. It's just plain and simple. Two, here's my thing, okay? This man is useless, right? He's probably a useless man, in my opinion, right? Right? At least right now, I don't know. The problem is that if you can't even trust your husband, the father of your child, to be a father, that says a lot about you. You chose that man. You chose that man. You thought he would be a good father, so you gave him a kid. You thought he would be a good husband, so you married him. This is the problem with women. Choose better. I hate when women think that, oh, let's focus on career. No, fuck that career. The most important thing you can do in life, I don't give a shit if you're a man or a woman. The most important thing you can do in life is who you pick as a partner. That is the most important thing because it affects so much of your life, right? Picking the partner affects your life drastically. I think more than anything else, in my opinion. And women take it so lightly. They do. Because now you picked, honestly, an incompetent husband and also incompetent father, incompetent man.
I mean, is that true?
No.
Yes. 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 Last time he was supposed to meet my mom, I called him and my mom was waiting an hour to pick up our child. And I said, "Where are you?" He said, "Oh, sorry, I fell asleep in the chair," while he had our daughter.
She was taking a nap.
Okay, but I need you to answer the text messages. And if you say you're going to meet somebody, to be there.
I mean, okay. How frequently? So you're saying you're getting daggers every day from her. How frequently are we fighting, going at each other's throats?
Every day.
Yeah, it's everything.
Really?
Every day.
And what is the topic typically? What's the most reoccurring topic?
I just need help, and I express what I want help with in the house while he's
Okay,
looking for
express
someone.
it. Express
I'll
it
be
right
like,
now.
Okay, this is how I say it nicely before I
Say it
leave.
to him.
What-
I want to see what happens in these
Hey,
conversations.
I'm gonna go to work. My mom has today. Can you please do the dishes and the laundry, like all of it, start to finish? And he'll say, "Okay, yeah." I'll say, "Okay, I'll get home around 5-ish." And then I come home and it's not done, and then he wonders why I'm mad.
It's not done her way.
No, it's
So-
not done at all.
No, it's done.
No, it's
done.
not. No,
it's just not
You're
done
full
her
of
way.
shit. No, it's not done.
So if it's not done her way, she'll throw
No,
up
it's
hissy
not
fit.
done. It was all over the bed, and like they were folded, which I appreciate. I didn't even get mad at that.
They were folded. They were done.
But you didn't even put up your stuff. But it was like you had the whole day to finish. So when I got
I'm sorry, right? Were you guys even boyfriend and girlfriend? This is like sometimes you hear the argument, right, that you shouldn't live together before marriage. This is kind of proof that you should, in my opinion. Okay, now I can understand why you shouldn't, but I lean more towards you should. Right? How could you not know how this man works? Right? How he handles chores? Right? Did this man live by himself? I mean, it's like, how come you didn't know all these things before you got with him? Right? How he handles chores. Did he live by himself before, or was he living with his parents before you got with him? These things are so important because honestly, if this is how you are, right? If this is what you like, right? You get angry that, he doesn't do chores how you want him to. Okay. What was he like before you got with him? Or at the beginning of your relationship? What was he like? This is why women fail in relationships. You do not vet your partners properly.
At home, I just wanted us to have dinner together as a family, and you help with our daughter, and like not me being like, why didn't you finish? And the dishes, you said, oh, I forgot. You asked me to do that.
You never asked me.
I can show you right now. It's in my text messages. Hold on.
What?
Because I'm texting him.
Oh.
She texts me like every single second and then
No, I
expect me
don't.
to reply to her every single second.
Well, I
As soon
will.
as I
Why can't you? What the hell you do? You're not working. Are you stupid? I'm sorry. Like, you're not working. Stop making excuses. You're not working. What are you doing if you can't text her? You ain't doing, you're barely doing the laundry. You ain't doing dishes. You ain't watching your kid. So what are you doing if you can't text her every single time she texts you? What are you doing?
like
Take a
possible
look.
right next to it.
I will take a. Whoa.
You see that, right?
Oh
You see all
my
that spamming.
goodness.
Well, hold on. I said I was pooping. Sorry.
That's okay. We can believe that you poop. We know. Okay. Trump would come at the size of this wall of texts. This is
Look at the dates,
Yeah.
though. He doesn't answer me, and then I got mad, so I screenshot. I said, "Why aren't you answering me?" And he's on his phone. Hold on, he's on his phone all day
Can I have your
long,
phone?
and he's on
Can I have your
Discord,
phone?
and I don't know who he's talking to on Discord. I don't know how it works because I don't know.
Ugh, he's a Discord geek. I mean, here's the thing. This guy, he does look like kind of like a geeky guy. I've said this before. Being a geek doesn't automatically make you a good man, right? Being a high value man doesn't automatically make you a bad man, right? Doesn't make you automatically a player, cheater, womanizer, whatever, right? Any of these things, right? These labels or whatever, it doesn't make you automatically whatever, okay? It doesn't make you automatically whatever. The point is that, okay, you grab information, right? Just like when I've said this in a debate, like body count matters. It's not the only thing that matters, right? So yeah, what type of person he is, like he's a geek, it matters. You know, you understand it because the likelihood that a geek cheats on you is maybe not that high, but I'm not saying that they don't, right? So it's things you weigh, right? But then you also collect other information, not just one thing and just like, okay, you know what? I have a geek at home. He probably, they probably, I don't know, play Legos all the time. So I'm not going to be scared. No, who gives a shit? Even a geek, even a nerd, even a fat, ugly slob could cheat on you, right? It's his character, right? Personality, values, principles. That's what determines if he's a cheater or not. Not necessarily, not in totality. I don't know, his profession, his label, like his societal label.
Discord, and who the hell are you talking to on Discord?
Who are you talking to?
Who
on
are you
Discord?
talking to on
I have a
Discord?
group of
But
friends
I
that
don't know.
we game.
Is it girls? Is it guys? You are on that like it's your girlfriend.
It's guys. It's okay.
Wait, hold on.
There's guys. And
You're
there's
talking to
girls.
people on
Obviously,
Discord.
It's a gaming
I don't know
online,
how
right?
Discord works, so I think he's doing it on purpose.
You're talking to people on Discord all day, and I'm being told the game you play all day is Roblox?
No, I play multiple games. She only pointed that out because she does not want me to play it on Roblox because obviously
he
I have
spent money on
I have
Roblox.
spent money on there, but I also spend money
You're
on
26?
the what?
You're 26?
Yeah, I game.
Yeah,
I like it.
Roblox!
No. I play other things. Okay, it's not just Roblox.
I'm sorry, you're 26 spending money on Roblox. First of all, this is controversial, right? I'm sorry, adults should be playing Roblox. I don't believe adults should be playing Roblox. Why? Because it's such a big community, and usually it's a big community of kids. My daughter, 14, is playing Roblox. I'm sorry, I don't want her path potentially crossing this man's path. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be playing Roblox at 26. You're a full-grown adult. Particularly, I can understand if you're making money off of it. I get it, right? It's a cash grab, okay. But it's making money off of you. right? Roblox is making money off of him, not the other way around. So it's even worse that at 26 you're playing Roblox.
Okay, hey, bring. I know you're on your phone. Would you please bring her to me?
That's our daughter. We call her
Hello.
different names. Yeah.
Do you want to stay in Austin 2 days or do Austin the Waco? We could do the doc, please. Go ahead and pay through the clothes, dishes, and make sure everything with the cat is good so we can have. To be clear, he has not responded once. Then she screenshotted all of her texts and sent them. Love that you leave me on red, but it's always in a freaking group chat. It's starting to really make me salty. You can text me back to back and you call me too.
I'm Doc Live. What is up? Thank you for being here. Thank you for just stopping by. What's up, my brother? What's up?
He says, finally. Well, I see where I asked for dishes and I only call about this morning. Okay, I assume that's the kid as well.
Yeah.
He says, you text me 2 words and then next 2, and then the next 2, laughing emoji. She says, it's not funny, you just ignore me. He says, I'm not. She says, your turn,
Technically, you are ignoring her, right? You are ignoring her. If she has a wall of text and you're just reading it, and you're not responding, you're ignoring her. But this is the problem. This is how he treats her. She allows it. Allows it because she chose him. I find it really, maybe they will say it, but I find it unlikely that he wasn't like this when they were dating. I find it unlikely that he wasn't like this when they were dating or even before they were dating, okay? I find it unlikely. I'm pretty sure he was like this, right?
I've been at it 20 minutes. Hope. You should be always done pooping.
Because he poops for like half an hour.
You're like speaking in half English. Like, it makes no sense. He says, did you rock her? Okay. Should have told me so I could have. And then he says, like yesterday.
We're a little dumb. Just a little.
I mean, yes. I mean, okay, she does send lots of texts.
Yeah. And I'm always right next to her. Or in the same in a different room when she texts me that much. So I just replied to her in person.
Yeah, you do send a lot.
Yeah.
Those are jobs, I think, that I sent him. He doesn't answer
Walmart.
me.
Why aren't you applying for Walmart?
I asked him.
I did.
Did you apply for McDonald's?
Oh my gosh. Well, here she goes. This was just Sunday before coming on the show. It's Friday when we're filming this. I'm sorry for what I said in the car and during the argument. I was really overwhelmed and I let my frustration come out in a hurtful way. I didn't mean to say I hate you or bring up custody like that.
Yeah, because I told him, he said, why do you stay with me? Why do you stay with me? And I said to him in the car, I said, because I know you'd fight me for custody.
That's what you said?
No, that's what I said.
That's what she said.
That's what you said?
That's what I said. We were in the car. And I
got that.
Again, started from a small little thing.
No,
what was the small thing?
No, I spilled hot soup on me, remember? And then you told me to shut up.
How do we go from you spilling hot soup?
She was in a rush to be somewhere.
No, you were.
And
no, you said to me.
I was not in. We were going to an Easter thing.
But he would not go to. Hold on. He would not go if I asked him. His parents asked us to go. And I said, listen. I said, let me put soup in the car.
They're kind of both dysfunctional, right? This is the problem. Like, you're not. I've said this before. Toxic people attract toxic people. Now, you don't have to be. Let's say abuser, right? It's toxic. It doesn't mean that the woman is abuser too. She probably is, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, right? It doesn't mean that if you're with an abuser, you're an abuser yourself. No, toxicity is that maybe you love that, right? You're attracted to the archetype of the abuser, right? That's a toxic trait. So this is the thing where I rarely ever see that if someone isn't toxic, the partner is as well. I think I rarely ever see that. Usually both parties are pretty toxic, right? They have some certain toxic traits to them.
Because I know our child can't have a hot dog. She's 13 months old. So I put soup, and I'm stupid again, and the soup exploded. Like, I put it in a container, it was too hot, and it exploded, and it spilled all over my leg, and I screamed.
And she blamed me.
No, he hit a pothole, and then that's when it went all over my leg, and I screamed, and he told me to shut up, and then I said that.
Oh my gosh. I'm just really burnt out and not okay right now. I want us to talk because I don't want.
But he also got to understand, right? He has to understand that it does sound like she's burnt out, right? I mean, if you're the owner who's providing for the household, I can understand that you'll be burnt out.
To keep fighting like this. There has to be a way we can both communicate. I know you're overwhelmed with me. Are you overwhelmed with her?
I'm 100% overwhelmed.
I do notice your help.
He is 26, right? I mean, you know, this is a little bit controversial, right? I really think that I mean, I don't know her age. She's probably in her 20s, right? Mid 20s. This is controversial. I don't think a man in his 20s should be getting married, right? I really don't think a man in his 20s should be getting married. I think a man in his 20s should be gaining experience in life, should be gaining wealth, should be improving himself. Using his 20s to be gaining that. He should be getting married in his early to mid 30s, in my opinion, okay? If he's going to get, right? That's when he should start, right? That's when he should start. In his mid 30s. I think a woman should get married in her 20s. I really do. And she should find a man that's at least 10 years older than her. It might be controversial. I just think that it's the maturity. It's, you know, hopefully the security. Okay. That's the thing. Men need time. Men need time. Men need time to mature. Men need time to grow wealth. Women, I think women, you know, they don't need that time to mature, right? Because it's like they don't necessarily need time to grow wealth. Mature in what sense? I mean, like, I think getting pregnant, right, having a child matures a woman very quickly in general.
Oh, it's grateful today. You did the toilet and the laundry that you.
The laundry.
You guys make this very difficult to read. I wish you could just type like normal. I'm really starting to get scared, honestly, because you don't have work, and that's fair. That is fair. And you keep keeping work, even you get it. I feel, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know what she takes.
I said, even though he gets work, he can find work, but keeping it scares me because it hasn't been consistent for a while. Because I want to know that he can have a job and keep that job. The original plan was I was going to stay home with our daughter for 18 months.
Oh, well, that makes sense, because then you said, I just want to feel like protected, but in an emotional way, I want to feel feminine. What does that mean?
Because I feel like I take care of everything. So you didn't let me
It
finish
seems like that.
earlier.
If he is just sitting home playing video games all day and you're working all day, taking care of the kid when you get home and doing dishes and dinner, would that
But
not be?
this is just for like 2-3 weeks.
No,
that I've
it's
been
been a
home.
month. It's been a month. And then he lost a job when our baby was 3 months old. And the job I got, the reason I'm still part-time is I took my child, I got a job where I could take her with me to work. She was working in the clinic with me every day till a year old. So I decided, like, I don't like this situation. And I was a little bit like postpartum, and I was like, I don't like not having control of money or knowing what's coming in. So I put that baby on my hip and I went to work. And then the same week I started, he lost his job, his other job.
His entire response to that was, it's all right.
Yeah, I know. That's what he tells me all the time. It's good. It's all right. It'll be fine. It won't. Yeah, because he's not the one paying everything, dealing with everything. And I think he thinks that family's just going to always bail us out.
You asked him, what could I do to make you happier? He never responded.
He doesn't ever.
And then you texted help. He said, what?
Oh, I needed help with the baby.
Well, yes. And he said, what? And you said, she bit and pinched me. Can you rock her? He said, slap her then.
Yeah, I don't slap her.
That's
Like
what you
a
said.
punishment for doing that sort of stuff. Yeah.
How old is she?
13 months. I know.
And then
I don't necessarily. I mean, like, I think that's a little bit misconstrued. I mean, like, you could smack the butt, right? If your child at 1, right, they need to understand repercussions as well, right? Early as possible. If they hit you, you smack the butt. If they bite you, it's like you say no, boom. Right? I think you should do that, right? I'm not saying you straight out beat them up, right?
Okay. Colton, may I have? Listen, this seems to be never ending.
It's not ever ending. For me, at least, it feels like.
Sorry.
The
Those lovely little things, yes. Yeah, gamer substance, it's
Really good.
delicious. I'm more concerned with this right now than plugging that. It is never ending. These are the texts on y'all's way to the studio from East Texas. What is it, like a 4-hour drive or so?
Yeah.
All this on the drive. You must have been driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. He saw it pop up like Hammer Media, but he didn't see it. And he was like, what are you saying to them? And I was just like, oh, just, this and that.
I don't even know.
Oh, okay. This is what she said. Keep it fun, LOL. Really, the fights never stop with us. I woke up with the baby at 6 a.m., made me her breakfast, woke him up at 7. He asked for another house. I said, sure. I assume hour?
Hour, yeah, another hour.
Jeez, girl, you gotta proofread. I said, sure, woke him up at 8, and he didn't get up to 8:40. Shit, shower, and shave. He takes forever to do this. We're in the car, and he, like, you want donuts. I said, no, we already ate food. Plus, he did not have a protein shake. Plus, he did have a protein shake.
Yeah.
I told him halfway through we could stop somewhere cheap like McDonald's for our daughter to get out, play break, the drive up for her,
Sorry.
all the time. Anyways,
Sometimes
I
it's
said
voice to
no of the time. She's texting this on the way to the studio. Yeah. Okay, so yesterday morning on the way to Austin.
Because he wanted donuts, and I was like, hey, I already made food.
Because I know the way she is. So she's going to be grumpy.
I
and she
already
was.
ate.
The whole ride home, she was, not home, here, she was grumpy. She was complaining about everything, complaining about my
He
driving.
almost wrecked us.
And so
He
I already
hit the
knew
gas
if
instead of
I
the
didn't
brake.
have any food, we were both going to bump heads. And I didn't want that. I wanted this to be like
They don't know how to communicate with each other. I'm sorry. And I've been there, right? When all you do is argue, you can't resolve your problems. You just don't know how to communicate with each other. It's just that she doesn't know how to accurately communicate with him for him to understand. He doesn't know how to accurately communicate with her for her to understand. Laughing man, what is up? What is up? What's going on? I'm hardly getting notifications when you go on. There's often on a notification for me. I don't know why, but this is a thing where I think YouTube is targeting me. I think YouTube is after me for whatever reason. They definitely aren't a fan of me. I think YouTube is definitely not a fan of me. Right? I already said that they already, it is what it is. Laughing man, thank you for being here. Thank you, my brother. Right? I get a lot of replies or comments that saying that they're not getting notifications of me and whatever.
okay, let's relax. We're going to go do this.
If I'm not mistaken, you weren't even going to come on the show, were you?
He wasn't.
Oh, I was
When did you decide you were?
probably like last minute.
Why? I'm glad you are, so hopefully we can actually deal with this dynamic, because I want to know what to do if it was just you and we're just talking about this. Plus, I wouldn't get his perspective, and that wouldn't be fair. You continued. I also said, hey, I need you to watch, the baby's name, Out Child, so I can finish packing. He fit me that I take forever to pack medicine just in case her teeth, sound machine, wipes, rash cream, etc., etc. Okay.
A lot of it was calls too, so that's probably why. He called me. He'd be like, I don't.
Yesterday, I said, please get all the laundry done because
This is why it's like, how long into their relationship? He's 26, right? I'm assuming she's around that age. They have a child that's 1 year old, so he had a child at 25. I'm assuming. I mean, like how their relationship is. What, you had to at least been together like 2 years before your child? I mean, did none of these? It's like, this is the problem, right? It's like how you communicate each other wasn't already established before. Like, I don't know. This is why honestly, I think that young men in their 20s shouldn't be getting married. Women should be getting married. Men, at least at the bare minimum, right, in my opinion, 10 years older than them. Right? So I think women also need guidance. Women need leaders, in my opinion. Right? And men need time to learn. Right? Men need time to gain the experience, develop, mature, to be able to lead a woman, right? To lead a relationship.
because it will help me not be so stressed and the
But we now have the child, and I'm wanting to also help with each other.
Okay.
I said before he got
into it a little.
before he got home.
My mom's
Before I got
watch
home.
our dog like he really doesn't care at all. Do you care?
Do you?
I do.
Do you care about me or just?
Do you care about her anymore, or is it just the child?
Is it just the?
I care about both. I care about both.
And you?
And that's the only reason that I told her, okay, I'll do it.
Drowning in student loans with massive interest rates? I see it on the show all the time. People get a loan to advance their careers only to be left with sky-high there is. Download it.
Both, but I'm really starting to get to a point where if it doesn't feel like he cares, so I want to be with somebody that cares.
What is the feeling of him not caring?
Because like I ask him to do these things and like he just blows me off, or I tell him I want, and it's not just finance.
One is like, this is the problem with a lot of women, okay? They go into the next relationship without taking self-reflection, okay? If she doesn't see what she did wrong in this relationship, she's not going to be able to make the next relationship good, right? Because she's not able to see her flaws. She's not. So many times when I do like a Kendra G reaction video, so many women can't really accurately figure out their flaws, right? Say what's wrong with you? Why can't you find a person? Why is it? It's not because of the man. Let's take that out. What's about you? Right? What about you? Why can't you find a man? Because of you. What about it? A lot of these women have a hard time describing their flaws or saying their flaws at all. Imagine if you don't know why you, right, added to the flaws or the destruction of your relationship. If you go into the next relationship without knowing that, you may most likely repeat their same actions, right? You may pick the same man. You may do the same thing. So really, it's not going to help, right? You're going to just repeat that cycle. And a lot of women do it. They repeat the cycles over and over again. They constantly pick the same shitty ass man. It's because they lack self-reflection skills. They're not like, you know what? This is what I've said this so many times with my relationships. I don't blame the women at all. I don't blame the women at all. I blame myself. Okay. Even though I told you guys about my shitty, my how shitty my last relationship with, I don't even blame her for it, right? Even though I should, right? Even though I could, but it's not productive, right? It's not productive to blame someone else because you don't control what other people do, right? You control what you do. So if you want to be productive, right? If you want to improve for your next relationship, okay? You need to learn self-reflection skills. Know what you did wrong. So when you go into your next relationship, you know what not to do, okay? You know what to do. Because if you blame, the other person was a cheater, a liar, he was lazy, okay. Then you go into the next relationship. It's like, oh my God, I'm getting with liars, cheaters, and lazy men. Like, you keep on doing that. That's because you don't understand what you did wrong, right? What you're doing wrong. And that's the problem we're having.
It's everything. So it's that from finances to I want him to like come to church with me. I want him to do stuff with me, and he'll just be like, he'd just rather be at home. He wants me to go to the club. I cannot go to the club with a 13-month-old. He wants me to go out. That's not my
watch the kid so she can go out.
I do. I give her options many times. I tell her, all right, go have your own time. Go relax. No. I'll watch over the kid. She always tells me no.
No, he takes him to his mom.
No.
Yes.
Even at home, I tell her, okay, let me take care of her.
No, you say she
go
doesn't
do your
want
thing.
Me.
Go have your, alone time, because she always complains that she never has it. And when I give her the option, or when I tell her, hey, I could take care of her, so you could relax.
But when he takes care of her, she's just screaming because he falls asleep in the chair. So that's not taking.
Do you even want to be with each other? Because the note that I have says, the moment you found out you were pregnant, you told him, and his quote was, good, now you can't leave.
That's what he told me. I don't know if it was a joke or not, but that's literally what he said.
So she has no, her humor scale is non-existent.
Okay. No, yes,
so
it is.
every time I make a joke or something like that, she would take it literally. So
no, I don't, but I was thinking about it. But like, since your actions have proven stuff, like
Do we even get quality time together anymore?
No.
At all?
No.
You guys?
No.
Well, how long have we been together?
Like together or married?
Both.
6 years together, 4 years married.
So he's 26. You guys were together since he was 20. So I'm assuming hypothetically, I don't know her age yet. At the very least, you were 19. You're 19. This is the problem, right? I get it. You got together young. I mean, I understand that. But the problem is you've been together for, like, again, just 6 years. So hypothetically, before the daughter, you were already together for 5 years. You didn't iron all this shit out. This is the problem. You didn't all this shit out. You didn't iron already. This is why I can't. This is why. Yes, this man is a loser, right? At least surface level, right? Surface level. Maybe. I mean, if what she's saying is the truth, yeah, he's probably a loser. But you chose the man. You chose the man. You were with him for 5 years before that child. Okay, I'm saying, right, before that child, that's when you could go out. That's when you could leave. Before having that child, that is when you leave. Right? Even if you are married, the child is no more. You don't think about yourself anymore. Right? Once you have a child, you think about the child. Right? So before that child, all this shit, your relationship shit, should have been ironed out. This is the stupidity. You didn't leave him in year 1. You didn't leave him in year 2. You didn't leave him in year 4. After the child, and now year 6, you're contemplating leaving him. You're contemplating this should be the end. Are you stupid? What the hell is that? That's such idiot. That's an idiotic mindset right there, in my opinion, right? This is the problem. This is why, to be honestly, I blame you. I blame her, right? You knew what this man is like.
Oh, how was it before the kid?
Good.
So it blew up with the kid.
Yeah.
So kid's 16 months old.
13.
13. Guess sleeping.
Why is the difference? I mean, like, what is the difference? Yeah, okay. It's like that that's disingenuous, in my opinion. You gotta think, what's the difference? Did you not ask him to do laundry before the kid? Did you not ask him to do the dishes before the kid? And he always did it? Was he not on Discord before the kid? It's very, very sus.
In the same bed?
No. We didn't even sleep in the same bed at the hotel.
Lately, no.
Not even at the hotel?
No. Me and my daughter
Well, what
shared a bed.
happened?
Nothing. We just don't really sleep in the same bed.
Yeah, we don't.
For how long?
It's been, what, over a month now?
No,
Oh,
probably
fuck.
over a month.
Who initiated?
Well, he just doesn't come in the bed because that was funny. Sorry, because
Jesus.
sorry, because he'll be gaming, and so me and my daughter share a bed. So since we share a bed, he'll be like, "Well, y'all are taking up too much of the bed." We have a king size bed, so he's like, "I'm not gonna sleep in the bed." So he just goes to the couch. I don't make him go to the couch. He decided that.
Why are you prioritizing gaming over your family here, man?
I am not.
I asked him.
And I tell her that.
No, yes, you did. I asked you to choose, and you never would. If I threw the games away today, he would divorce me. Yes.
No, if she
I mean,
actually did that, the
we
moment you
talked
got
about
home.
it, but
No, and then I gave him,
not for
and then
that
I
reason.
said, okay, that's not fair because it's your hobby. Listen, I said, I just need you to game an hour a day, and I said, and then me do something an hour a
Hold
day.
on. Well, why? Why are we doing this like weird artificial cap? That doesn't make sense either. I don't want to go
Because-
in the extreme other direction.
Because
Sometimes there will be more time, and sometimes you got to man the fuck up and there won't be time. And also, you need to get a job. But regardless, like there will be days where it's okay. Maybe he needs a little extra space. That's okay. Maybe
But-
you need a little extra space too. Doing this artificial cap, it doesn't really make
Yeah, I like this guy Hammer sometimes, but yeah, he got some red pill moments. He does. This is the thing, right? This is why I hate a lot of people, right? It's that, yo, Zyrax, what is up, my sister? What is up? Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the family's doing well. I hope to see you. I mean, we could think of something for Wednesday, right? Hopefully, we got some good debates, good conversations. But yeah, this is a thing where when you're dealing with women, right? When you're talking to women, it's hard not to have red pill moments. I mean, like, red pill is literally that.
Sense.
But the thing is that it's usually from the time our daughter goes to sleep until 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. That's how long he's playing every single day. Yes. Yes.
When's the last time he's been in you?
I don't know.
3 months.
3, 4 months. I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
I love it. I always love talking to you. I'll think of something.
So everything's kind of going in the wrong direction. And why is that the case?
It's not just me. I can't be the only one responsible for the relationship and the family and everything. I feel pressure on my shoulders all the time.
This is what I had to deal with. Every time I tell her something, she acts like a victim. She'll go on. I do this, I do that.
I do that.
What do you mean? No, let him speak.
So every time if I bring something up, she'll be like, she'll play the victim, like, oh, I do all this and you don't help, you don't do this. But in reality, I give her things that I tell her, okay, I'll do this, I'm doing this, but I'm gonna do it on my own time when I can do it. But if it's not done that time, obviously, she'll get frustrated, grumpy, and then end up in the same situation.
In a way, yeah. He's not 100% wrong, but in a way, it'd be like, let me say, like, can you wash this pan so it's ready for dinner or whatever? Like, let's say I cooked eggs that morning, or I had something at work the other day and I left some eggs on the pan and some strawberries, and he'll leave it the whole day, and I'll have to tell him, hey,
she always leaves a mess.
No, I don't.
After she eats, she leaves a plate on the table.
No, not always. No,
Lives a mess.
No,
in the kitchen.
No,
and then
no.
expect.
What yo, Laughing Man, what questions you ask? Sometimes, like, it seems like you ask covert questions I don't see. Ask again, my brother. I'm willing to listen, right? Ask it again. I'm willing to, answer. This is my problem, right? Communication. I think 100% failures of relationship is lack of communication. How come you were with each other for 5 years before the child? For 5 years, why isn't your communication down pat? Right? Why isn't that you know how he communicates? He knows how you communicate. Why? This is why I said this. I'm sorry, right? If she was with a man 10 years her senior, it will, again, not just age, right? Age is pointless. But I'm saying a man with mature mindset, right? She should be down, right? Where he can actively communicate, right? This is the thing where if a man is at a certain age, in my opinion, right? Not all the time, but in general, if a man is at a certain age, more likely he's more logical, right, than emotional. I'm sorry, men in their 20s, in general, men in their 20s are more emotional than logical, right? So you need a man to grow out of being all that emotional bullshit, right? That's child shit. Leave that to women. You as a man need to mature out of that emotional state. Be more logical. So then when you talk to her, right, and you're listening, right, you got to listen. So I think mature men, which doesn't matter your age, just maturity level, you need to learn how to listen, right? When you listen, you can communicate more effectively. So you listen to her, whatever her arguments and feel, and then you logically rebuttal. You logically say how you think, how you feel, okay? In a more logical way. And this is why, honestly, this is the problem. But still, they had 5 years. 5 years. And you didn't get your communication down packed already? Then those 5 years was useless. Sorry to take it off topic, but behind you is that a Thor comic book? I think I saw a OR, but all of this, right? All of this is Avengers, right? So this is Avengers number 1. I have Avengers number 1 to... Well, I have some comics missing, right? But it's 1 to 10. I still have a few issues missing, which I kind of stopped. I trying to slow down on collecting, but I still want to complete this set, right? Of Avengers 1 to 10, right? Next to the Ultimate Fallout, I think, or... Where? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. No, the Avengers Fallout. That's Thor. It's Thor. Yeah, that's Thor. First appearance of Hercules. That's the first appearance of Hercules. All right. So first appearance of Miles Morales. First appearance of Hercules. Right. First appearance of Shang-Chi. I like key issues, right? I love key issues.
It's
Then
me to clean it up.
why is your gaming thing? When I'm in a hurry in the morning, I say, hey, can you get this real fast? And I'm talking about our child's height. She can change her diaper half
She
the
just
time.
assumes.
No. And I say, hey, if you're home, we'd
Thank you. Seriously, like, if I ever get $1 million, if I ever become a millionaire, I'm getting the first appearance of Iron Man, first appearance of Thor, first appearance of Captain America. Right? I'm a Marvel head. Right? I would love DC, but I'm more Marvel, so I definitely want first appearances of key characters. No, that's a good eye.
really help me because I'm trying to get her. I just want
Told Colton you basically are.
kind
I
of.
also told Colton you think he hates you at this point.
I do think he hates me.
Why?
Bec-
What is expressed and shown in a way that you
because
think he hates you?
because every time I ask him something or look at him, he looks at me with disgust.
Disgust?
Disgust.
Do you
The
feel
same
that
face,
disgust?
same face I have right now is what I give her all the time.
What is the dynamic? What do you typically hear when you express these things? When you
They get a freak psychiatrist.
ask to talk about these things? When you request something? What do you face on the other side?
He'll just be like, he just blows me off, or he'll tell me he'll do it, and he'll just be like, oh, it'll be okay. There's never ever a plan or anything.
No conclusion, no actionable steps?
No.
Well, it's not very helpful. Where do you lead from there? Sounds like you just want to shut down the conversation.
That's how it is. He doesn't want to take
Go back to gaming.
He doesn't want to take accountability for anything. I will tell you, yeah, sometimes I am wrong, and yeah, sometimes I
Well,
do.
let him respond to that.
Go ahead.
No, you
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Okay,
It sounds
so
like you just shut down conversations and try to get back to gaming instead of doing
No,
anything
no.
actionable.
I shut him down because she gets very, very like angry, starts cussing me and
Right,
all this
sometimes.
stuff.
Is she blowing up on you?
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to be a productive conversation regardless at that
And
point.
so for me to be not like a bad partner, I leave it at that. I let her relax. I do that. That's the way I cope with stuff. Right?
Huh?
So
What is
whenever
your cope? What do you can
He walks away, right? Non-confrontational. I can see that this guy's probably a non-confrontational person. So if the conversation is turning into an argument, he probably walks away or just not bother because he's probably a non-confrontational type of person, right? Usually, I think geeky guys, gamers, are sometimes non-confrontational. They don't want to fight. They don't want to battle, right? So they shut down. They shut out, right? They close off, right? So they close off and get to gaming, right? So they can ignore the world. This is kind of the mentality of a lot of gamers, right? Gaming is their own world, right? So when they game, they close off the rest of the world. So if you have problems in your real life, you go to gaming so you can shut off your real life, right? This is escapism, okay? So he's exemplifying that. He's probably a non-confrontational person.
contributing? What are you actually doing to make positive changes via what she's requested? And not that every request must be met with like equal.
Show the knowledge to share folder about the UFC fighter Armin. Yeah, not pronounce his last name. I know who Armin is, but how he stays fit and it's not what you think it is. How does he stay fit?
Like validity.
Well,
like
I listen to her
on some things.
I listen to her.
But you don't
and
do
I
it.
But
hate
what
her
about
doing it.
next? What about steps after that?
What do I do the action?
What? What are the actions?
So like
what have you
if she
done?
tells me to like fold the laundry, do this, clean the house,
Such
I do
micro
it.
dick things. What else? What about actually like accomplishing something? You've been fired from 4 jobs. You refuse fast food jobs. You refuse.
That's a problem, right? If you're fired for 4 jobs, you're the problem. And it's probably indicative, right? This is probably indicative. He was probably like at 20, he was probably living in under his family, under his parents' roofs, then moved in with her, right? So the problem is he has no time to himself, right? He has no time to actually grow, mature, and that's a problem with young men. I'm sorry, young men need to be hold their feet to the fire. Young men need to be need their feet to be hold to the fire. They need to go out into real world and experience the real world, right? So they need to suffer. They need to suffer. Hopefully, right, through that suffering, through that, being at rock bottom, you crawl back up, right? You be a better man. And I hate that about people saying, "Oh, you could get that physique and blah 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 blah," but you see what they're doing. What are they doing? She's taking, basically in the video, he gets some kind of liposuction, right? Really? If you watch that video, I'll check that out. I mean, I heard the Armin is wealthy, right? I heard the man is wealthy. He doesn't need to fight, right? The man doesn't need to fight. He fights because he likes doing it. So I wouldn't be surprised he takes the easy route where instead of instead of cutting weight, he just gets that sucked out. I wouldn't be surprised.
Used to take anything that you think is beneath you. Yet you're beneath everything, as far as I know, getting fired from 4 jobs. Why are you getting fired from everything? Both of your parents, both of her parents have tried to get you jobs, but you say no every time.
That is not true. I have said yes.
Yeah, but you
This
applied,
is the notes from her. So.
You applied
I have
for
said yes.
no. You applied. Okay.
See, I don't even know these were notes that she said.
There are notes that she said.
So-
you can respond to them.
So obviously, some of those things are not true because
Yes, they are.
I did tell him, yeah, I'll apply.
He applied for the Panda Express job, but he applied as a manager. He doesn't have any manager
I applied for both.
qualities.
Because she was the one that told me, hey, apply for manager.
no.
It's going to pay good. I was like,
I said you
okay.
could apply for both, but
Why
Tim
not?
said that's my.
Okay, she says you got to apply to both. It's like, this is the problem, right? It's your lack of communication. It's a lack of, to be honest, it seems like you hate each other. It really does. So she's saying no already, right? And she's saying that this is why it's hard to trust women, what women say. So you saying he applied for manager, right? And like, of course he couldn't get it, but when he said that, oh, you said I should apply for both. She's like, no, but yeah, I did say that. What the hell's wrong with you?
But I applied for
he said,
both positions. It was like a cook and manager assistant or something like that. But I do the stuff.
have you applied at McDonald's?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I've asked him
had
because
time.
I know
Huh?
he hasn't
haven't-
had time. That's why he just
Time? What the
I'm
what?
applying at other places.
Money on video games when we're making $1,900 a month as a household with a kid.
I haven't even spent lately for
What do
that.
you mean you don't even spend?
I haven't-
She got
I
a
spent it
call
before
She got a call
when-
from your mom demanding that she pays for all of your Roblox charges. Because apparently you use your own mother's money to pay for your little Roblox charge.
The parents failed him. I'm sorry. His parents failed him, right? Did you see the video that is going around where the bodybuilder... Laughing Man, check out my shorts, right? My YouTube shorts, I have that. I had that video and I reacted to that video, right? Where a big ass bodybuilder got choked out by a lightweight MMA fighter.
No.
well, it's a
No,
joint.
that's what she has.
It's
Why
my
did your
card.
mom call her then?
Because I don't know. She did call me, I guess, to
I
tell
don't
him.
know.
And that's where it started getting like the biggest blow up we had, I think.
Your mom called her. That means something. That means something is actually going on there. I got to note that you spent 1,000 hours on video games on your mother's credit card for Roblox, and we have screenshots of the charges that your own mother sent.
No, I took the screenshots. Or
Yes. But it is from your mother.
Well, that's it.
So you can't tell me that didn't happen. We got screenshots, receipts.
I never said it didn't happen. I'm saying
Yeah, that's when I saw the first time, DA. It's like the new TMZ. Yeah, it's crazy.
that the account was mine. It's not my mother's. It's mine.
it's a joint credit card, but they use it because we consolidated their debt but one time.
How dare you, with a child, be spending money on a credit card for Roblox?
Yeah, here's a problem, right? He has a problem. My younger brother, he had a problem with paying for games, like extra shit on games. He was making zero money. He was making zero money. I'm sorry. If you're not making money, don't spend it. Okay? If you're not making enough, this is the problem. This is why financial education is so important. I've said this before. My brothers, learn to save, invest, and budget. None of that says spend, right? That's not financial education. Spending isn't financial education. Spending it's literally counterintuitive to financial education, right? You need to save. You need to budget. You need to invest.
That is money you have to pay back, or are you expecting your mother to pay back? How are you doing that on a $1,900 a month income where you refuse to get a job? You won't even apply for McDonald's.
I think he
this
thought
was
our
when I
tax,
had a job.
I think he thought our tax return was going to pay it off.
No offense, but I don't have time to apply for McDonald's. Don't you have literally all day?
Yeah.
Give me your phone. You have one. You're on that. I don't need to see.
I want to see his Discord because I don't know how to work it, but you can look at that later.
You don't know how to work it.
I don't know how. Okay, I'm old.
Okay. I mean, I swiped down. First thing that popped up was Discord.
Yeah, because he's on it all the time. I don't know what he does on there.
Okay.
Discord can be shady, right? Discord can be shady. I don't know why, but I can't understand why adults play the game, because there's a lot of this. I just said that, right? I just said that. I'm sorry. If you once you're past 20, I think once you're past 18, but once you're past 20, you should not be playing Roblox. I'm sorry. That game is filled with children. Roblox is filled with kids, right? Literally 18 and under, right? Literally filled with kids. At 26, you should not be playing Roblox. Particularly, you're not even making money off of it, right? I can understand the hustle, right? I understand the hustle. You're not hustling. So at 26, right, you definitely should be playing Roblox. Spending $1,000 in Roblox, you are a weirdo. I'm sorry. You should not be. You are an idiot. This is my problem. When adults barely make any money and you're spending money on video games, especially video games accessory, you are stupid. It's a free-to-play game. It's a free-to-play game. And you're literally falling for the trap. You're spending money on a free-to-play game. You're 26, playing in the same space as little children, right? So I'm sorry. That's just really weird. I've never found the appeal with Roblox. I'm sorry. Like I believe the main appeal with Roblox is interacting with the community. But guess what? The community is filled with kids. This guy is an adult. He's a weirdo. I'm sorry. Once you hit your 20s, you should stop playing that game. Play other games. There's so many more games out there to play. Don't play a game 100% geared towards kids. The community of Roblox is little children. My daughter plays that, and I don't want my daughter crossing path with a 26-year-old.
So, okay. The last full week, Discord was used 12 hours and 13 minutes just on this phone. That's not even on your computer. And I know you're using it on your computer.
It's like this little block
That's
on the
what I'm
side.
saying. TikTok, 5 hours, 51.
Talk about catching a predator, but now it's both ways. There's actually no. I mean, like women are growing in predators, right? Women are growing in predators. I mean, like how many teachers are doing naughty shit with their students? Women are just as predatory as men.
1 minute. You don't have time to apply for McDonald's? Sounds like we had at least actually almost a borderline a full 24 hours to apply for McDonald's of screen usage. Okay. Messages 3 hours and 14 minutes a day, but you can't respond to her?
I am.
No, you're not responding to me.
That's the time.
Okay, Snapchat, an hour and 46.
I just scroll through things.
I want to know what he's doing on Discord.
An hour and 46 minutes of Snapchat's odd. That is odd. Doing.
There's this was real things. Is it called Reels?
That's without your computer.
Yeah.
Okay, who's
Look at his face.
That's a friend.
I have no
Like
idea.
from work.
Never heard of her.
All messages from previous of yesterday have been deleted.
Why the hell have they been deleted?
What messages?
Who's-
They're through Discord.
And
So
I mean, I think he probably is cheating, but this is a thing, right? Yo, DC, what is up? What is up, my brother? Crimson Desert. I heard that's a lot of people are playing that right now, right? I'm like absolutely obsessed with Slay the Spire, so I haven't been playing anything else. But yeah, this is a thing, right? This in situations like this, right, where you're in a relationship, it's toxic, it's unhealthy, and there's really no love to it. I'm not surprised he's cheating, but he shouldn't. Be a man and break up, right? Be a man and just break up then. If you have the need to cheat, just leave. Just leave. Because you're such a child that you don't want to destroy your cushy position, right? She's basically taking care of you. So you don't want to destroy that. You want to leave that, but you want to entertain other people. Ridiculous. Random ladies of the night. If you know what I mean, message. Oh, really? Could be.
he talks to people on Discord. I've been asking who the hell he's talking to on Discord.
I'd tell you.
No, you
tell you
don't. You just say like you just say group chat. Group
It
chat.
is a group chat.
you said, hi, you know where to find me, smiley face. I didn't leave this time. I miss your voice too. He says to her, nerdy looks good on you though. It's cute.
Is this in like recently?
Oh, it's, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, well, you were in the green room.
Which one was that?
Like when we were
Out
back there?
Were they in the green room at 10:11?
Yeah.
It was at 10:11.
And my mom even told me, sorry, but she even mentioned to me, she said, I picked up and he was on his phone. Who is he on his phone with? Do you think, she said to me at breakfast at the hotel, she said, do you think he's talking to somebody else?
He says, I know, ha ha ha. I guess I'd just be entertaining these girls too much.
Why are you playing dumb? I know you know. Tell me.
I'm not trying to excuse his behavior. It is a shitty behavior. What he's doing is shitty, okay? But the thing is that this man needs to own up. He needs to own up, okay? He is, I don't know, he's not probably physically cheating, but he's probably emotionally cheating on her, right? I believe, right? Probably emotionally cheating on her with someone he finds online, right? Probably through, please don't be through Roblox. Please don't be through Roblox, but probably through a game, probably through Discord, right? He's caught. He's got caught, right? He got caught. But he's probably cheating on her. But here's the thing where, again, they have a shitty relationship, right? Their relationship is rock bottom, in my opinion. It looks like it's rock bottom. Are constantly arguing, 3 months no sex. He's rock bottom himself, right? No job, no prospect, no purpose. Yeah, the man he's hit rock bottom, so he's probably trying to look for an outlet, right? Usually it's through women.
What, on Discord?
No, tell me what this.
Here, all this stuff she's saying, I miss talking to you. Like, what is happening? What is happening? You guys got the best friend marker. Like, to that you sent a picture to yesterday. Today, an hour ago.
See, that is someone that added me yesterday.
And
I don't even know him well.
okay.
It was like from
Okay,
as well as Discord, but
well, he said,
I hope it's not underage because that's a whole nother can of worms. But I mean, like, if it's underage, it's beyond. You need to get arrested. Right now, you're just a shitty husband, right? Right now, he's just a shitty husband, right? He's emotionally cheating. Most likely, he's emotionally cheating on her. So he's a shitty husband. If he's doing underage, he's a shady person. He's a disgusting person.
She's like, hey, your real name.
But I think Caleb would say something like that, right? If the picture he sees is an underage person, yeah, he would probably say something.
And you're like, ha ha ha. And she's like, is that even your real name for sure? I never knew your real name. So you guys know each other. I mean, I'm just going to ask right now as I'm looking through this, why are you talking to, I'm not even done, 4 individual women on Snapchat while she's in the green room getting onboarded for this video and taking care of the kid? Please, this is
Please tell me, because I'm really upset. Like,
this is the time. I didn't know we were gonna see this. No one knew. He didn't know.
I didn't know. I didn't know he was gonna look at your snap. I wanted to look at your Discord.
It's the literal time where if you have a defense, this is now.
It's nothing like serious. It's just friends that were.
He's emotionally cheating on her. He's emotionally cheating on her. Just own up to it, right? Here's my thing, right? Just own up to it. Because it's like, you can be understandable. Their relationship is shitty. Their relationship is rock bottom, right? No sex for 3 months, constantly arguing, constantly bickering back and forth, right? This man is a avoidment attachment, right? He's conflict avoidment, right? So just own up to it. You are unhappy in your relationship. You're probably unhappy in life, right? You have so much responsibility weighing all over you. I get it. So you look for an outlet through other people, particularly through women, right? Women you can talk to. Women that you don't have the bickering, the argument with. This is the thing. This is the moment where you talk it out. You understand? You're like, hopefully you talk to her, like, say that we're unhappy. So I look for another outlet. I know it's wrong, right? I know it's wrong. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but we're unhappy. The relationship is rock bottom. It's like the relationship feels like it's going to be ending. So own up to it.
We're chatting. Obviously,
It's very flirty. Lots of smiley faces. Ha ha ha.
That's just my.
Okay, who's saved in the images? So I cannot see that, but there are lots of images being sent back and forth between these people, from these women to him, and from him to the women.
Regular Snapchats. I think it's mainly black screens.
Well, she asked a valid question of why are you awake at 3 a.m.? Okay, this is the first one that doesn't seem flirty. So there is a difference between flirty you and not flirty you.
Yeah, I'm always the same person.
The other 3 are no, because the other 3 are flirty. Like, ha ha ha. Like, oh, I love hearing your voice too. I miss it. Smiley face, smiley face. This one's just like very simple. You're just responding basics to what she says.
And him are best friends, and it's one of my. I know who that is. I know, and her husband, and both of us are all friends.
That's
so I do know.
Thing.
No, I know who she is. We've all hung out together. I know who she is. That's the only one you've brought up that I know who is.
There's a lot of women in here, but again, they are disappeared messages because it is Snapchat. You played that game well, but there's.
Caleb reads a bunch of names here, folks. So I figured we could just okay.
Weeks, but there are literally, as of this morning, 4 to 5.
Yeah, like I said, I don't use it as much.
Yeah, they're probably, I mean, same parents, both overweight. I mean, the overweight thing, it's like, I don't think they're less attractive to each other. They're just less attracted to the relationship, right? They're not, I think they feel less in love with each other, right? I think that's the thing. And I've been there, right? The love seems to be gone because the constant fights, the constant bickering, the constant, like, there's no sex, right? No sex, so nothing is bonding you, right? No sex, so nothing is bonding you. Plus constant arguing. So that's already pushing you away, okay? That's already pushing you away. No job, so you have so much free time. You have no purpose in life. You have no focus, okay? So, yeah, all you have is free time. So all these factors go together. Yeah, no surprise he's cheating. No surprise he's like looking for outlet through other women.
It's like an old job. It's like an old group message from job.
I mean, to be clear, this is who he's messaging this morning. Little Gooner. Come on, guy.
You know, you have a daughter, right?
This is your chance to respond. I don't know.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Is your
I
only
already did.
excuse that there is nothing?
There is nothing.
Well, your wish is my command. Why'd you log out of Discord?
I don't know.
I've been logged off for
No.
log off all the time.
No, there's something on Discord.
I
I
log
know
on.
there is. In my gut, I know there is.
Are you guys in an open relationship?
No, absolutely
Okay.
not.
This would be okay if you were. Are you guys allowed to open flirt?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, because this is okay if those rules have been established. Regardless of if you have sent or received nudes from them, they are objectively flirty.
We're not, absolutely not. No, in an open relationship whatsoever.
You also mentioned to Colton about weird 18 plus charges and you were confused.
Oh, because he said that he was on Roblox and he said I play something about 18 plus on Roblox.
Okay, liar.
Oh.
I mean, I have access to everything. Discord on this phone. Discord on this phone today, you've been on for an hour and 37 minutes.
Yeah.
You logged out right before filming. Because
No,
you knew
I
we were going to
logged
go
on
right
and
in.
off.
No?
No.
Because there's something on there. I know there is.
Oh, there is for a fact something on there if you won't log on right now. Because no one's identities will be.
He's like, yo, he's caught. What? And have a daughter too. What do you do? Yeah, this is the problem, right? That's the problem. Okay. He has a kid. He's a shitty father. He's definitely a shitty husband, right? And all that. He's also a shitty man. This is why I say, right? I think this is a fact. This is a fact. I'm sorry. Men in their 20s should not be marrying. I'm sorry. Men in their 20s should not be marrying. Red Door, what is up, my sister? What is up? What is up? Thank you for stopping by. Men in their 20s shouldn't be marrying. When you're in your 20s, you should be building yourself, building your life, building your future. Okay? You should be focusing on building yourself. When you're in your 20s, you should be focusing on building yourself. When you're in your mid 30s, that's when you should start thinking about relationships, right? Or at least serious relationships. Right? In your 20s, you should be focused on building yourself, maturing, developing your life, developing your future. Because you're an incompetent fool.
Exposed every person that we just mentioned, it's all bleeped and blacked. So no one's identities are being exposed. And yet you're not willing to log into Discord right now?
No.
Why?
It's better if you tell me now.
Why? Because that wanted this to be just like private thing with me and her.
What will happen? What will she find?
Nothing. Honestly.
Don't open it.
Yeah. Okay. Here. Let me open it and I'll show her. There's nothing.
Log in and make sure he's not deleting any chat.
He said no, not Discord.
They're
I don't know.
because she was afraid that I was like chatting with.
I just wanted to
minors.
make sure he
And I
wasn't
told
chatting
her-
with anyone who's not his
You were
age.
afraid he was talking to minors?
Well, I said, what
Why
are
do you have that fear?
I said, what are you doing on? Guess it's Roblox. I said, I babysit kids that play it. What are you doing on there?
I agree, but what is making you have that fear?
Because why are you on Roblox that long?
And I explained to her, Roblox is
Because
there's a limit when you play.
he used
When
to
you
play,
put
like,
your ID, you put
shooting
your time, you
games
put your
and-
name.
I don't know, like,
You get cut off from all that. You only talk to people your age.
because I wanted
And
to
I
make
told
sure,
her-
because everyone I babysat, like, and I tell parents, like, oh, I don't like them playing this when I'm watching them because I don't know what, like, who they're playing with. But I've seen a lot of kids want to play it.
What's he doing?
It won't log in. I think he changed the password and can't remember.
No, it says the location.
Change the rest.
On the joint credit card, well, he's jobless and his mother is okay. 108, 54, 54. Oh,
Okay.
liquor.
Okay, he got in here.
108. Okay. May I?
Mm-hmm.
May I? Wouldn't wait until today to start tightening up your budget. So we're doing the great summer budget reset to give you the chance to
She's talking about someone.
That's crazy. I hope they find them 21 cars though.
I still don't understand. Like, she sent a picture or she's telling him he's a...
They're talking about other people so far.
And if you want to see the server, that I'm always active.
What do you make? I think this is interesting, right? I think it's interesting. This is the problem, right? This is the dissolution of a marriage. This is the dissolution of a marriage and family. Here's a couple that has been together 5 years before a child, and they didn't establish the strength of a relationship. 5 years, right? You didn't build the infrastructure of a relationship. I'm more of an RPG player. I'm more of an RGB player. I mean RPG player, right? I'm not a multi-online player. Yeah, I don't really play online games like that.
I'll show you which one it was.
Because I don't really, you know what? I don't really interact with people online. I'm very antisocial.
It's most of the other ones I don't.
More than you.
Yeah, I figured.
How does that feel?
Like shit.
And what are you gonna do about it? Like, what the?
I'd probably go to my mom's for a bit. I don't know, because that's another reason I switched clinics so I could live closer to her.
Oh shit. Snapchat one was very flirty so far. This is not. It is very active. Oh my gosh, the amount of people in here. What are your Discord friends gonna think of you being on this show?
They
Really
probably don't know.
Yeah, then don't
But
talk to them.
I still don't understand what you do on Roblox. He says I listen to music.
I do.
Huh?
There is
listen to
some like clubs that you could go into and like just listen to EDM or like techno music.
This is the thing where I think he's looking for an outlet, right? I know I've seen these people like do that, right? So these people do these online things, right? Like Second Life was I'm an old head, right? My ex-girlfriend, right? An ex-girlfriend man did like she loved Second Life. All you did on Second Life is like it's pretty much Roblox for adults, right? Second Life was Roblox for adults. You go on that, you interact with people, you talk to people, you pretend like you're someone's child, you pretend like you're someone's wife, you pretend like you're someone's husband, you buy and sell 3D things you make. It's like it's escapism, right? It's pure escapism, okay? So you want to be a character in another world. That's what Roblox is essentially for these full-grown adults. You want to be another character in this world, a make-believe world, right? And you can act or be something completely different than what you are in real life. That's basically it. SmackDown. I remember that.
Music.
And then you got this. Why can't you talk to guys?
There is guys. That's what I'm saying.
All your DMs are with women.
Those are the ones that started all the time.
It's
And
odd.
Jams is the server that got invited and whatever.
I feel like it's been a long time since I have left you guys a note. Since I've decided to read a bunch of names.
She says, "Snap me." It's like, what are we doing here? Find out. He says.
She's shaking her leg. She's probably like, she's feeling it. You can see her face.
Wait. Keep that to yourself. What I said, Lone I want to be spread. She said, make me hush. She said, I need to.
Yeah, he's definitely emotionally cheating. He's definitely 100% emotionally cheating on her. He's probably sex texting with people. So yeah, he's emotionally cheating on her. Kind of a sad thing.
Will. He said, do it. I'm still waiting. She said, you are distracting me right now. OMFG. He said, ha, from? She said, psychology. I need to lock in, but you're distracting me. Holy F, man. He said, oop, that's a good reason. Actually, I'll let you pay attention so you can be a good girl. She said, studying makes me more horny. It's annoying. He said, looky emoji. I can help you study shin. Soap emoji, eye emoji. He said, perhaps. Look emoji, soap emoji, eye emoji.
Yeah. People do
I
that
only
late
help
night
good girls that
around 4,
obey,
right
he
before
said.
they lose this-
What the fuck?
She said, oh, I think I'm a good girl. Do you think I am? He said, we have to find out. And that's where we eventually fast forward and said, snap. Snap? Like Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. to talk anymore. Mouth would be full. She says, "Oh, would it now?"
Yeah, she should just leave him. I mean, their relationship is done. Their relationship is done. I mean, like, he's emotionally cheating. He doesn't. He's emotionally cheating. They haven't had sex in 3 months. Honestly, they've been together for 5 years and they don't have an infrastructure of their relationship, right? They don't have a solid infrastructure of their relationship. They're constantly fighting. They're constantly at each other's throat. Just leave, right? 5 years. If you couldn't make it in 5 years, stop wasting more time. You guys are in your mid-20s. Just move on.
He says, "You wouldn't want to find out now." He sent like a gift that was like, "Want you to come sit here and behave."
He's sex chatting with them. He's emotionally cheating on her.
What was happening 4 days ago?
Was that
Monday?
Monday?
Tuesday, you're right.
I was working and his mom had our child.
This was at 3:25 a.m.
He was on the game.
You guys were asleep.
I was asleep with our
So
daughter.
you thought he was on the game.
I thought he was on the game.
She said,
Or he's-
"Sit where? On your lap? I don't want to behave, though." He said, "Yeah, my lap. You are no brat. You are of him sticking his hand." What do you have to say?
Nothing.
You're in it now, buddy. No.
Just be honest. Just be a fucking man. I mean, like, you aren't a man already, right? You failed. You are a low life. You're a disgusting low life, right? Just be a man and own up, right? Yeah, fuck. I was emotionally cheating. I mean, it doesn't sound like he's going physical, right? It's usually, I don't think it's rarely physical when you're doing all this Snapchat and Discord shit, right? It's purely role playing, right? So he is emotionally cheating on his wife with these random ass Discord women. Okay, just own up to it. It's like, yeah, we haven't had sex 3 months. Things are failing. We're always angry with each other. I'm unhappy. I have no direction in life. I'm unemployed. All this shit. So yeah, I'm emotionally cheating on you. It's just it. I plead the fifth. I mean, I would say just be honest. Things are fucked, right? It's already fucked. It's already messed up. So it's better off to just be honest about it, right? It's like, yeah, I'm emotionally cheating. I mean, to see that, do you want to fix it or you want to just end it?
Like, you're in it now.
I keep asking him though. Okay, so when we had a big fight, we had a really, really big fight. I stayed at a hotel one night with our daughter, and he was upset, which I could get, and it was because of the charges. And he said, "Are you cheating on me?" I said, "No." I showed him the whole room, but ever since he said that, I'm like, "Why would you ask me that?" So I've asked him multiple times, and he said no. And I'm saying, "Who are you texting on Discord?" So he's just been lying to my face for 2-3 months now, maybe. Because why would you think I was... First of all, I'm not going to bring our daughter in front of any other man. 1, if I wanted to do that, but I don't. 2, I don't want to. 3, I'm not even thinking about that.
This girl sent him his Snapchat.
No.
Would you tell the truth if I asked questions?
Yeah. We're here.
And you'd actually ask questions? Receive nudes from women.
No. I don't.
And I was getting lots of images from these women specifically on Snapchat that I could no longer see.
Yeah, no.
Do you send nudes to women? Have you ever done any of that in your 6-year relationship? Have you ever had sex with another woman?
No.
That one, I believe, I don't think you'd get there. Log into this.
The f*** you have only...
Oh, he sure does.
He has OF too? I'm sorry, this guy's an idiot. You're not making money and you're spending money on these fucking women? This, right? This is why Red Pill is so important. Because these are the men that Red Pill shake, right? They will shake you senseless, right? They would tell you, this is why I said, women need to actually listen to Red Pill more, right? Because they would say, don't get with a man like this. Why would you get with a man like this? Why? What does he have to his name? Why would you get with a man like this? He has no maturity, right? He has no productivity. He's not mature in his mindset. I mean, a lot of men are dumb, right? A lot of men are dumb. I'll say that. This is why I said, this is why men's content is so important. It is hopefully to wake up stupid ass men like this, right? The husband. It's to wake up men like that husband. You need to wake up. You are a waste of space. You are an unproductive adult. You are a shitty husband. You are a shitty father, right? Wake up. Be productive. You are an unproductive adult, right? You are a loser. You don't know how to save. You don't know how to budget. You don't know how to invest. You don't know how to improve your mindset. You definitely don't know how to improve your body. What? You have nothing. There's nothing about you that's worth it. And here's the stupid ass woman that got with that man, right? This is why women would benefit so much from actually listening to men's content, because no man, right? Content creator will tell you to get with a shitty man like that. I'm sorry. She has a kid with him, which is like, it's like, this is the thing where I would blame her. I'm sorry. I would hold her to the fire. I would hold her feet to the fire. You were with this man for 5 years before you had his kid. Right? I'm sorry. You were with him for 5 years. And obviously the infrastructure of your relationship was built with mud. It's a shitty relationship.
I don't know. Let me see.
You need your Face ID.
Do I even have this?
Yes.
Wrong password.
Yes. I do have OnlyFans, and it was when me and her made it like a joke for like Feet Finder and stuff.
Feet Finder, yeah,
so
maybe. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time.
That was
ago,
like 3
probably.
years ago, though.
But no, I don't have there's no password or anything.
Okay. That is not a bad thing to be a gooner, but you have to be a consensual gooner, man. I don't understand. And she did not consent to this, correct?
Correct.
Does it not fear you and make you feel bad that she is ready to literally leave? She is literally ready to leave.
I don't think he cares.
Do you not?
I
think he cares about our daughter.
Because you're doing all this to these women, with these women.
I don't think he cares about me. Like, I think he cares about me as a person. I don't think he cares about me as a wife anymore.
Would you even admit that if that was true?
And I know he cares about our daughter, but I think he respects me as the mother of his daughter, but I don't think he wants.
Yeah, I honestly think that he's not in love with you anymore. I honestly, I don't think you're in love with him either, right? I would say that. That's for sure. I don't think you're unfaithful to him, or, you're being a bad wife to him. I don't think you're unfaithful to him. He's unfaithful to you. I definitely think that you both don't love each other anymore, right? It doesn't seem like you love each other. So, yeah, the relationship is over, right? I mean, as sad as it is, because I don't see you guys improving. And to suffer in the meantime to hopefully get to the improvement, kind of a waste of time.
To be with me.
Okay, man. I'll let you have it back. So, is that what you were afraid of her finding in Discord? And that I barely dug deep.
Yeah and no.
Huh?
Yes and no. Because I handed her my phone all the time when she asked.
And then the one
She can't navigate it.
He knows that. And the one time I
She
did,
does.
the one time I did get it, there was a picture of someone in panties. There was. And I asked him about it. He's like, I don't even know what that was. It's spam.
Wait. Okay.
That's what he told me.
Obviously, you know
I
this,
don't know.
right? So
I don't
whenever
know.
you get bored, you join in.
Yeah, this is a totally dysfunctional relationship. It really is. And my problem is, right? This is my problem. Is that you have 5 years with this man. 5 years. Right? I don't understand. I really don't understand how do these women be with these men for so long, and that now it's the problem? I honestly don't believe there's a switch up. I don't believe that these signs weren't already there. I honestly don't. I honestly don't. Really. So it's so stupid.
That's the first thing that pops up.
I don't know.
Panties?
A woman's butt, I think.
Like the whatever logo thing they have on there.
would cheat, and now he has. But
Well, I would say now he has
I didn't
in every way whatsoever. Also, deleting chat logs.
I don't know that.
No. Before sitting down in this chair, deleting chat logs, disappear things on Snapchat with multiple women. While you were in the green room, he was receiving pictures. Literally talking about making a girl hush and being domineering, which, I mean, I appreciate the kink. Nothing wrong with that. Again, has to be allowed and discussed with rules and guidelines. And if it's not, then it's a no-go. Deleting apps, all the shit before coming on this show. I've never seen a bigger red flag in my life. I've filmed lots of these, talked to lots of people, lots of red flags. Biggest one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
All while he literally just sits on his butt all day and plays video games. You apply to jobs all day?
That's what he told me.
On what?
On Indeed.
Indeed. And
I
job
applied to
career,
jobs on
something like that.
Indeed
So
too
you'll
because
show
I
me your
didn't,
Indeed right now.
because I didn't believe him. Okay.
I don't have it on my phone.
Listen.
You don't have Indeed on your phone?
Yes, he does.
Go ahead and log into it. Download it.
Around us, and I applied just
Go ahead. Be able to show me. What?
Bunch of dimes.
What?
Yeah.
What was that response? I would be able to see your applications. You say you're applying all day, every day.
Yeah.
Then show him.
Show me.
I'm not gonna show that.
No.
No.
And that's how in any world even comparable to Discord. I would actually have I was not going to push back on the Discord thing too much because yes, chats, whatever, that is private. This is literally just you applying to jobs. I don't understand why you would not show that.
Because he knows that he barely applied, or if at all.
Discord, I was going to let go. But luckily, you went along with it.
Yeah, you got caught.
Bad move.
The memes.
On his part. This, I don't
Bad move on
understand.
his part.
What is the logic behind me not being able to see your job applications?
Just don't want to show them.
Because he knows he will definitely be proven wrong, right? This man is incompetent. This is an incompetent man. This is what, right? These are the men that fathers would tell you not to get with. Her father failed her. Or she was a pig-headed woman, right? But her father failed her because fathers would say, no, don't get with this man, right? Don't get with this man. Hell, his parents failed her as well. It's like, no, don't get with my son. He's incompetent. He's an incompetent son. I'm sorry, right? If I maybe other people wouldn't be do this, right? But if it was my son, I would tell the woman, don't date him. If it was my son, right? I would tell other women, do not date him. He is incompetent, right? If you date him, do it at your own risk, period.
Because I just don't want to show them.
Well, I hate to say it, your dad's a loser. Okay? So let's get out.
Your dad is a loser.
Okay. Anyways, I was applying on Indeed. I love my job, but just to see what is in the area and see how hard it would be to get a job. I had 2 interviews and not things I would want.
These are just, I appreciate that, but just like these are just pages of Whataburger, Wingstop, DoorDash, and endless Roblox. You spend minimum 500, 200, 300, 400 bucks on Roblox here, which is a fourth of, maybe a fourth of the income that came in for the household. So, and then the continued messages on the way here was he keeps saying he's going to the club tonight.
He keeps telling me he's going. He said he's going.
What club? What's the club?
I don't know.
The strip club?
Like bars?
The club? The strip club?
Yeah, no.
No?
No.
What's wrong with the strip club? Well, I love going to send it for my girlfriend.
I don't go to that. She knows
Really?
I don't go to
You
that.
said club.
Yeah.
What club? Austin's
know,
not like a
like-
huge
like
club town.
Music clubs? Have you not heard those? There's like music clubs.
Big thing in Austin. Clubs. Now there's a shit ton of bars. But
Yeah, bars, clubs.
Tonight or tomorrow, I said, well, I don't want to because our daughter, he said, well, you parents are coming. They can just watch her. I've never slept a night away from her and not ready yet. Plus, she still nurses to sleep. He keeps telling me she'll be fine. I said, but I won't. I'll be stressed. A. Oh, that's where it ended with the A. She also texted saying,
their relationship is a failure, right? I mean, like, again, there's no wonder he's cheating because there's no relationship, right? There's really no relationship. They should just leave it. They should just break up 100%. Sadly, it's a failure. I mean, 5 years, and they don't have a basis for their relationship, right? A good foundation. They don't have a good foundation for their relationship. What are you going to do? Waste another 5 years?
make sure you guys get your Hammer financial score at calebhammer.com, and that you can be on the show at calebhammer.com/apply, and that you can download the Dollarwise budget. The issue. And yeah, download the Dollarwise budget permission. I need to be clear on that. But you don't have that, correct? He does not have the permission.
No.
I want to actually confirm. Okay.
Never.
Get your free trial. See if you like it. If you do, most people take the annual version because it's a 30-day budget meal plan. It's a detailed every meal, every snack, every drink of every day. So you can meal prep on a cheaper budget and all that stuff. I usually sign up with a Sharpie. I don't have one here, so I'm signing yours. You can remember this for how much you hate me. Please don't come mass shoot me after this. Because here is honestly the first piece of advice. I am going to say this. And by the way, in the green room alone, he was pulling Mark aside, asking recommendations for clubs. And your mom pulled Colton aside separately to privately tell him that he was trying to ask Mark for club recommendations. Your mom had to say, your parents don't like him.
They did like him. They said ever since we had a child, he 360'd on me. They did. They used
360?
Well, like, it took 180. His personality, he was not.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, he was a different man before her, and I get it was a lot. It's a big change, and like I just shifted my life, and I'm so happy I had her, but I wasn't expecting to not have support.
I don't understand it. I mean, like, okay, I'm not saying that it's a lie, right? Fine. I just don't understand it, right? Please tell. I mean, like, I don't understand. I honestly don't understand. Why would you switch up? What's the difference? What's the really difference? When I had my child, right? It didn't make me different, right? It didn't make me like, oh, now I hate the woman, right? No, I don't like. Why would a child make you change, right? Particularly, hopefully you wanted that child, right? It's not an accident. So why would it make you? I don't understand that. I really don't, right? Why having a child makes you not like love your partner anymore? Why does having a child make you want to argue with your partner? Because, like, fine, hypothetically, before she asked him to clean and to wash things up, and he supposedly always did it, right? All the things that she has a problem with him now, she didn't have a problem with him before the baby. Okay. But it's just that. Then you lack good communication skills, because if you can't understand why was there a change, it doesn't make sense to me.
Plan in life now that he's not applying for jobs and can't prove that he is to become a DJ.
He said he wanted to be a DJ.
Walk me through that career journey from here.
Did not want to be a DJ.
You told me you want to be a DJ.
It's like a side
You've
thing.
spent money on this.
It's a side thing.
She brings in $2,000 a month
You
less
spent
than for
money
the
on
entire
it.
house. You've spent money on it.
Spent money on it?
I don't know. You spent money on it?
We are bringing her mother into the post show, by the way, and she's going to be fully honest. But here's the thing. The dude's talking about moving to another country to start over.
Yeah, he has told me that.
He wants to be a DJ. You say you don't even want to be at home anymore. You just go to your mom's after work to avoid him. You said he feels like he hates you. Everything we just learned today, even his own mother has told you that the only way for him to learn is for you to leave. So before I give any advice on this, unfortunately, for the first time in financial order history, this has never happened before, I'm fully advocating to leave him.
My mom told me we could move in with her. I don't want to. I want to separate.
Pause. I maybe not divorce. Maybe things will happen. Maybe couples therapy. I am advocating, though, to move out and take the kid away from him. I am sorry. I'm ruining your life right now because I mean this 100% genuinely. She should leave you. And I've never advocated for that in this before.
I would have said the same thing. I would say the same thing. The guy needs a wake-up call. I'm sorry. He needs a wake-up call. He's 26, right? There's a certain cutoff point, right? For men. Because it only gets harder with years, right? You're 26. You have nothing to your name. You have no maturity, no self-discipline. You have no wealth to your name. You have a family already. Okay? If you have a child, you switch up. You honestly, you don't have no maturity, right? If you have a child and you would switch up, you have no maturity. So you need to wake up. You need a wake-up call. I've said this before, okay? Women do not need life experience. Women do not need life experience because life experience will bring you trauma. And honestly, women can't handle trauma. And women don't need to handle trauma because women don't need to become grizzled, right? They don't need to become strong after going through shit. They don't, right? Keep women innocent. Keep women soft and ladylike and feminine. Men, we need trauma. I'm sorry, okay? It is to weed out the shitty men, weed out the weak men, weed out the, honestly, survival of the fittest. That's good for men. In my opinion, that is good for men. Survival of the fittest is good for men, right? You need to be weeded out. If you can't handle the pressure of life, if you cannot succeed, if you cannot be better, you are bottom of the barrel. I'm sorry. You need to be weeded out. You should not be having the next generation. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And I've been there, right? I've been there where, I had a weak mindset. I had nothing to my name. I needed a wake-up call, right? I was at rock bottom. I needed a wake-up call. Us as men, we need that wake-up call. We need to be at rock bottom, climb back out, right? Climb right out of that mud. That's what we need. Oh, yeah. A lot more trauma. I can tell you that. You know that what I like to go on those. Yeah, I mean.
We ever considered that?
Do you think you need to go on this show? You think you have a lot of financial problems, my brother? You got to improve, right? I said, right? The best thing for my brothers to understand, save, budget, invest. My brothers, you should be spending a lot less than you're taking in, right? You should be spending a whole lot less than you're taking in, okay? Very little money should be going out after bills and other expenses, right? Other necessities like groceries, gas, rent, bills, right? After all that, you should be spending a whole lot less going out than coming in. That's how you make a disparity, right? A financial change. Because if you're spending less than is going out, what's coming in, right? You're saving, you're budgeting, you're investing. Good. Self-made. Thank you. I don't mind. I don't mind if you're lurking.
Therapy?
I asked him and he had told me no. And then because he said it's too expensive, and then I said we could do it through church. He said I don't want church people to know my business. And
you have thousands. I think this is like hundreds of thousands of people now know your business. So really, church is the least of your problem.
And then he said, and then I told him, if you care that you'll set it up, and he hasn't set it up.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you are going through this and you did not ask for this.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry. You should leave him. It's bold of me to say that after an hour and 7 minutes of talking to you guys. And I know like people were probably like, oh, Caleb, why have sympathy for him? I mean, I am destroying your life. I know this in this moment, and I've exposed you and put you on blast. And like, I feel bad for that.
I mean, I would say this, right? I mean, like, again, his situation was understandable. Doesn't mean that he's not a loser, right? Doesn't mean that he's not a jerk. Doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that he's not a shitty husband and a shitty father, right? It does, right? He is. He's all of that. But at least you understand him as a human, right? Again, you have no purpose in life right now. You're out of work. No job. 3 months, no sex. You guys are always bickering, always fighting, right? You're always at each other's throats, right? Nonstop fighting. So it's understandable that, you're cheating. It's not a good thing. Right? There's no excuse. It's understandable, right? But it's also understandable that she needs to leave him for that. right? Leave him that, honestly, this is the type of man he is. I'll say this, right? Any man that will change after having a child with you, that's it. You're done. You don't deal with it. Fine. If women even say that a man switches up, right? Okay, that's 100. That's ground for leaving, because if you're switched up, right? If you were giving one way of a relationship, right? If it was perfect, right? It was amazing. It was an amazing relationship, and then one day he switched up. Now it's a shady relationship. Okay, right? After, if you tried, you talk about it, you try to fix it, and it doesn't work, fine, leave. I will support that.
But I'm also not sorry, because it is best for her and probably for your own kid that she is not with you. You don't apply for jobs every day. You play video games all day. You spend money you don't have. You have your goals of being a DJ or moving to another country make no sense and would honestly pull her from her entire support system.
That's what I'm
And not only that, you're cheating on her.
You basically
Yeah, no
are.
defense there.
I'm not.
The DJ, though, unacceptable.
Hey, I mean,
You're emotionally cheating on her, right? You may think that you're probably not physically cheating on her. You're definitely emotionally cheating on her, right? When you're sex chatting with someone else, hell, I'm sorry, right? If you're chatting with women, you're cheating. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be direct. If you are in a relationship and you're chatting with the opposite gender, particularly that she doesn't know of, right? You're chatting with women she doesn't know of, you are 100% cheating. Emotionally cheating on her. That's cheating. So no, you are cheating on her.
Told me that, but the thing I told him is if we moved to another country, I wouldn't have any support.
I'm being told that you applied to be on the show begging for help, and you literally want a budget to be a single mother.
Yeah, if it's...
And I think it's coming to that. Listen, here's the thing. And this is where I will slightly be on your side, man, because one, I'm afraid of you killing me afterwards.
He's not going to kill you.
Well, I know. Getting out of a chair is difficult for you. But the thing is...
Yo, shit. The guy just fucking slammed.
We're talking.
Huh? Buddy,
Go ahead.
We are not on the same level. Don't even try that. That shit's hanging over the chair. Regardless. The thing is, I think she should leave you now. I am not advocating for a divorce now. I'm asking for space and separation. And I'm suggesting go to therapy, local resources, church or not. I do not care about that part. Try to find local resources because I know you can't afford it. Apply for jobs. Get your shit together. Disconnect from the Discord. Get some help on maybe some potential sex therapy as well. Maybe sex groups. Because you might be a true gooner in like an uncontrollable way. Not a joke. Seek help in those areas. Get yourself together as a man, as a father, as a husband. Work on yourself for a few months. Show some actual genuine progress while being open with her and hiding nothing. And then let's try this again from a fresh start, but also through counseling and couples therapy. So I'm not advocating for a complete separation and destruction of everything. I want you to be in your kid's life. I want you to guys be in each other's lives and find that spark again. But I am fully advocating for when you get home, you do not live at that home, including with your child. I'm also advocating for you to take that time to not game.
He's not going to do that.
No. I'm not saying you can't have any gaming. What I'm specifically saying is that time is not for gaming, though. That time is to actually man up and grow up and deal with your shit. Okay? You are the problem right now. That is done.
That's what I gotta disagree with Hammer, right? I think his name is, I don't know, but yeah, what? No, I say a break like he said way worse. Don't listen to this guy on that, but whatever. I don't think so, right? I think they need time apart. I really do. They need time apart to fix things. He needs to fix himself. She needs to focus on herself and her child. Okay. So yeah, I think time apart is a good thing.
That's already happened. Now we move on. We move on. It's okay. Accept it. Accept the L. The L's happened, right? Okay? Whatever. Water under the bridge from here. Tell the girls you can't anymore. And get help and man up. The marriage doesn't have to be done, but we do need space. She needs help, and you are not giving her that help. And I am so sorry. I want to give you the biggest hug in the world right now, except I hate touching people I don't know. But I am so sorry. Stop bleeding out money making minimum payments across multiple high-interest accounts. Most Americans are...
Is insane.
Listen, you can also... GG. Do you commit to that?
Do you want this marriage or not?
Do you commit to what I advocated for?
Yeah.
You will
I don't
do
believe
that.
him. Yeah,
Okay, pause. I don't necessarily, but we don't need to say that right now. Let's try to be let's, instead of shutting down immediately.
I say break more well. Well, you know, DA, I know she's going through a lot, but it always happens that break. You know what I mean, to be honest, if it does, like, let's say that, right? If they break and things get worse, well, then it's a sign, right? It's a sign that you should not continue, right? So if it doesn't work out, well, you know that you should break up, right? You know that you should end it. So even if it doesn't work out, okay, well, it's your sign to, end it.
That's what he does, but okay.
I agree. Maybe. God, this is the water under the bridge moment. I know there's a lot of baggage here, but instead of like, he committed. Now it's up to him to follow through that. So let's not just kill it out of the
100%. His soul searching, self-improvement. This is why I said this. I'm sorry. I don't think men in their 20s should be in a serious relationship, should be in marriage. Particularly, you shouldn't be in marriage. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you want to get in a serious relationship, fine. You shouldn't have kids, and you shouldn't get married in your 20s, right? You could be in a serious relationship and build yourself in it, right? Yes. Do not get married or have a child in your 20s. You should be building yourself. You should be focusing on yourself. Soul searching, self-improving, all that shit. That is what you need to be doing. Your 20s should not be in a marriage, should not be as a father. I'm sorry. Right? In your 30s, right? Your mid 30s, right? Maybe a little bit early 30s. That's when you should start thinking about marriage and children. Men, this is the thing where, see, men need to take advantage, right? Men need to take advantage of their time window, right? Men have a longer window to have kids. Sadly, women don't, right? Women need to in my opinion, women need to get married in their 20s, right? Women need to get married in their 20s. Men should be getting married in their mid 30s. So you should, this is the disparity. This is the mindset, right? This is why building a foundation of success. Exactly. You should have a foundation, right? Your personality is good, right? Is on point. Your mindset, your body, hopefully, if you could. I mean, you don't have to be perfect, right? Financially, things got to be going well. It's got to be improving. Him, it's like it's going down the toilet.
gate.
Okay.
You're right. History suggests something, but that doesn't matter. Right now, you committed to it, right? Okay. So now it is one of two things. He does it or you divorce and he is gone. That is the ultimatum red line we have to draw. Don't shut him down onto the gate. Let him work on this now. Don't disencourage him. Give him encouragement and love and space. And if he doesn't do it, then it's done. This is your time. This might be the last chance. And I want to be there as a man to support you in this moment now. Okay? Because the shit has been thrown towards you and rightfully.
He's 26. The man is the guy's 26. So, and again, when you're still in your 20s, right? It's not too late, right? I mean, like, you're 26. You should have a better foundation, but you're 26, right? You shouldn't be married, but you are. Well, now's the time to build yourself. Now you got a 100, like it took it, right? It was like snap of a finger for me, right? I had to, my mindset had to 100% focus. I cut off everything, right? I told you, right? When I was like, all this shit right here, right? All this shit right here, I was like, I was a fucking like a geek, right? I was a geek. I was overspending money that I didn't have, right? I was spending money I didn't have, and I was going crazy about it, right? I was constantly spending money. I had really no job, no money, no savings, no investment, no nothing. So I was a loser. I was a loser. I had to cut it all off. I had to stop spending completely and laser focus. I only paid bills and invest. That is it. Bills, necessities, and invest, right? I spent my whole time laser focused. And now, even though I'm like, my earnings is about average, right? About 50K a year. It's nothing. But I'm still 6 figures net worth, right? 6 figures net worth because I was laser focused. It's never too late. It's never too late. You got to focus. Yes.
So I am not apologizing.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing where you got to be laser focused. And I was like, I admit it. I was a loser, 100% loser. I had nothing to my name. Things were failing in my life. I was negative in my bank account. I could name so many things, right? I was at rock bottom. I had to pick myself back up, right? My brothers, that's when you grow. You got to grow. You grow or you die. That is it. That's what you got to do.
For that. But again, accept the L. Let's move on and try to become a better person. This isn't Twitter. This isn't TikTok or Reddit where you're canceled for the rest of your life. That shit. Life is confusing, complicated, weird, and you made mistakes. If that's actually behind you and you're willing to improve as a human and a man and a father and a husband, we can cheer you on. But you have that choice to make. And if you don't do it, you're done. Do you accept that?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Sure.
Are there flaws there?
No flaws. We'll do it.
And how much do you hate me right now?
We'll say about 100%.
Okay. Now, is it my fault?
No.
Exactly. You can hate me because it's happening on the show. I get it. But I didn't do any of this. You just actually got found. You got found out. That's it. That's all that's happened. I didn't do anything here. That wasn't already happening. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. There's an adorable baby on the other side of that studio.
Oh, I thought you saw her.
No, on the other side of our office. If not for her, at least your kid. This is your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing you got to think about, right? If you're not going to do it for her, do it for your kid. The best thing, right, for your child is a 2-parent household. 2 productive parents. If you don't love each other, it's not the best. But at the very least, you're a productive adult. You are a good adult. You want to be a good role model to your child, right? You want to have principles. And I've said, no, everyone's flawed. None of us are perfect. I have fucked up plenty when I was young. I look back at who I was when I was in my 20s. I was a gooner, right? Yes, I was a gooner. I was a shitty man. I was a shitty man, a 100% shitty ass man, right? When I was in my 20s, I cheated. I lied. I was a terrible ass man. 100%. I was terrible. 100%. No doubt about it. I hated that man. I hated that man. That man I look back at, it disgusts me because honestly, it's not who I wanted to be, but I was him, right? No doubt about it. I was a shit ass man. Problem is, we have to recognize that. We have to see the flaws we have, and we have to want to improve. We have to want to get better. And that is what you got to do. You have to get better. You have to be a better man, not just for your wife, not just for your children, right? But for yourself. You don't want to look back at such a shitty ass man. So you want to be a good man, a role model to your kids, right? That's it.
So these that I'm looking at today, are these both of you or just you?
Capital One would be me.
Okay, so Quicksilver, Capital One.
That's mine.
Okay, you have a 600.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Huh? Nothing.
It would be reasonable for you not to be. And also your health, too. For the sake of your kid, sex life, everything, you got to get your health in check. And to be clear, it is normal for couples to, have little bickers or things to build. I mean, that's normal. I mean, you guys have been together much longer than me and my girlfriend. We've been together a year and a few months, and we'll have a spat every couple weeks. But it's every couple of weeks. Every week at worse. Daily. That's where I think a little space and a little bit of counseling is good, regardless of everything else that happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't send in any documents. Okay.
Well, some of this is joint accounts and stuff, but the Quicksilver's mine.
Okay. So this is the big thing. If you are going to be on your
Oh yeah, he's definitely feeling it, right? The guy, he's definitely feeling it. You can see how he was.
own, and I'm glad you have the support system of your parents. Credit cards are a no-go right now.
Yeah.
You cannot support the risk. The fact is you're spending money on a card that you are not fully paying off that is accruing interest, and that cannot be a thing. This takes 3 years to pay off. That is too much risk over the head of a single mother.
Yeah.
If we're pretending you're a single mother. I hope he gets the shit together over the next 3 months, and then we can reconcile and we can, the rest of life together. I hope so. Worst comes worse, this will destroy you and your child. IHOP, Apple, Whataburger, Apple, Chick-fil-A, bullshit.
They're eating out too much. I think that's it. He's gonna probably, like for the next couple of minutes, less 20 minutes, he's gonna talk about the finances. I just wanted to talk about the relationship, right? I mean, my channel is more relationship oriented, more female, more male, men and women dynamics. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Okay, so that is it. That is it for tonight. Right. I want to do more Caleb. I really like the people interaction, right? The finance part, it's a little bit of flavor, right? You get a little bit of it. You wasteless spending, right? And I had to cut that out, so I understand that. But yeah, that is it. Guys, thank you for all the love, right? Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the thank you for being here. You guys are amazing.
Dirty slut, bitch. Anything goes.
Thank you guys. Dating life. Yes. I love you, right? You guys are amazing. Self-made. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Laughing Man, I love you. Red Door was here. Anyone else? Right? You guys are amazing. I love you. Yeah. Organic. Thank you guys for being here. Really? You're getting is that your license for being a CP? That'd be pretty awesome. Or you getting an accountant. But yeah, that's cool. I love finances, right? I love finances. I love stock, right? I love investing. So my thing is definitely stock. But yes. That's his music. Check it out, right? Great music. Great music. Guys, I love you. You guys are amazing. Have a good night, right? Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the support. Channel will probably be a little bit slow, I don't know if I'm gonna upload as much as I'm going to, but definitely we'll keep up with the live, right? EPA, okay? Awesome. I love it. I love finance. I love finance. I'm absolutely addicted to finance. I'm absolutely addicted to stock. Guys, I love you. Okay. Are you getting a personal accountant, or are you becoming a personal accountant? Night, my brother. Guys, have a good night. I love you. Check you guys next time, right? Have a good night. Out here in the dirty streets. I'm in the dirty streets. You know what I'm saying? She doing a thing. That thing. Dirty streets.